and Channing Frye. What do you think? Zach Randolph, Dan Dickau, Fred Jones. For Steve Francis and Channing Frye.
It's a good night in New York City. It's a good night.
So you like Zach Randolph?
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
Pause, nigga, damn.
What's good and Tim, pretty people? Tuesday evening. My name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. We got a good show for y'all tonight. We got an interesting topic we're gonna be getting into. Should men police their women's attire? And should women give a fuck about it? You know? Damn, I probably shouldn't have cursed that early, but oh well, too late. It already happened, so what you gonna do? Yo, I'm joined this evening by my co-host Bees, Buddha, and the beautiful Tati. How y'all doing this evening?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, 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 hey. How you doing?
What's
How you
go
doing?
on, my man?
What's going on?
What's going? What's going? I don't feel comfortable saying what's going.
What go on?
I think
One day.
I'm too light skinned to say what's going.
One day. Listen, that was good. That was good timing, Bees.
You're a bit.
Huh?
Yeah, yo, what you mean you feel what you call it saying, what go on? You look like a coolie. What go on?
He do. He look just like a coolie boy.
All right, okay. What's a coolie boy? What's a coolie boy? What
Like
the fuck does
a
that
West
mean?
Indian. Like the light skinned West
Yeah,
Indian.
like West Indian, but you like the light skinned ones. Like you
Yeah.
got the good hair.
Yeah, like they actually Indian. They
people
more
say that.
Indian than Caribbean.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm not
That's
gonna
so
say
funny.
that. I'm not gonna talk about the discrimination.
Listen, I had
All
good
that.
timing, Bees. I had ran to the bathroom, come back. I didn't even know what y'all
Yeah.
was talking
What
about.
was that sound?
Huh?
What was that sound?
Pause, nigga, pause.
Yo, before we started the stream, we was talking about pause. We was talking about pause, and Tati was saying how like she feels like men that say pause on every second, on every fucking thing they say, might have some gay issues within themselves they need to look at, you know. And we was just talking
Might have
about.
some homo
I
tendencies.
said it's suspect.
She said it's suspect. She said it's
Sus.
suspect. You know, and I was like, yeah, I'm not a big pause guy, even though I pause it sometimes. On the stream, I pause it just to be kind of funny. But in real life, I never really like, in real life, this is real life, outside of the stream, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the
In
stream.
real life.
So we just don't exist,
Right.
huh? Damn, we don't exist.
Outside of the stream, I don't really pause shit very much, you know? I don't really pause shit very much. You know what? I forgot to do what I normally do before the stream, but oh well. I don't usually pause shit very much. And we had started talking about pausing situations, and I brought up a time a sportscaster actually paused Spike Lee. You know, a sportscaster paused Spike Lee because during the interview there was a player that got drafted by the Knicks. His name was Dick something. I'm not sure what his last name was, but during the interview, Spike Lee was like, "I like this guy."
I'm about to
I
say
like this
he
guy.
said he like dick. Like damn.
You know, I'm
Pause, nigga, pause.
Yo, the sportscaster paused them. Let's take a listen real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can do this real quick window up. Check this out. I've been fucking around with shit over the week. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. All right, we're gonna start it right here.
Why I got?
Check it out.
You know, the pick.
Oh, I got to rewind it. He already paused them.
Trade. I like Zach. Like Fred. Like Dick. You know, the pick.
You know, the sportscaster himself had to pause him. This was a live interview when a nigga had to pause that nigga. How does sportscaster pause your ass? I don't know. But we was talking about that. That's kind of what we was talking about before the stream started. We was just being a little silly and shit like that. You know, how's everybody been?
Wow.
How's everybody been?
Yo, I'm good. It's been a very like I said, it's been a little crazy week, you know.
It's been crazy. It's only Tuesday. It's been a crazy week already?
Yeah, but you know, my coworker's just coming. He just came back yesterday, you know.
Okay.
The one that had the seizure.
All right. Did the doctor say it was
What happened?
COVID related, or he's taking too much crack?
Definitely.
I'm joking.
Definitely behind him taking the flu vac, and definitely needed to be a space between the flu vac and the vaccination.
Oh, so he took the flu vaccination and the COVID vaccination.
Yeah,
and that's what kind of
took the
happened.
COVID. He took the COVID.
So he was taking vaccinations like a junkie.
Yeah.
Khary, stop comparing this damn man to a junkie. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm joking. I'm just saying. He was like, give me the flu vaccine. Now give me the COVID vaccine.
Well, leave this man alone.
vaccine,
God damn it.
I'm just playing around.
Y'all need y'all ass beat. I ain't laughing with y'all. Y'all going to hell. HE double hockey sticks, bees.
Yo, that's what he needed. That's what, look, he wanted to be like this. He had the flu vac and the COVID. He's like this.
Stop. Y'all going to hell. Y'all and all these people posting these R. Kelly memes going straight to hell.
But on another note,
we're going to talk about him later. We're going to talk about him later. We got an R. Kelly topic tonight. We're going to talk about him later.
Which check it. On another note, though, then also tomorrow I'm going to like Camp Crystal Lake. Ooh.
What you mean you're going to Camp Crystal Lake and you're going to white people? You going to hang out with white people and expect to be killed by a nigga with a
Khary, what the hell?
Me and
y'all going
Mo,
camping.
We're going camping.
They going camping, so he expects to get killed by a nigga in a hockey mask.
Khary.
No, yo, fam, I got the machete. He got the machete. I'm get an axe.
He got an axe.
I got the machete.
That nigga showing up prepared, yo.
I couldn't. It was a little late. I should have bought the bow and arrow from Walmart. I'm gonna try to get a crossbow though. I'm trying to get the crossbow. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get
like at least like the 5-shot joint. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga want to get a bow and arrow and a crossbow from
Khary is starting early tonight.
What you mean I'm starting early?
A crossbow. Listen. A crossbow and tip. Put a little poison on the tip.
I'm starting early. I'm starting early.
No one will ever know.
These think he a fucking action hero. What the hell? A little poison. You know what you saw with my grandma? My grandma got a rusty ass shotgun. She stayed trying to shoot somebody with it. She shoot you with that, you gonna die from gangrene. You ain't gonna die from the damn bullet. Literally. Like, what the hell?
I can't. Shotgun with gangrene. She got the gangrene shotgun.
About to die of gangrene. Not even the damn bullet.
Gangrene gonna kill your ass.
Facts.
Yeah, what happened? She shot me with the gang shotty,
Wayne over here in the chat says, yo, B's ready for war like Rambo.
For real.
That's a fact.
Word up.
That's a fact, though. Word. So you say your weekend was interesting, huh?
Listen. Yeah, no, it's gonna be. We going tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow y'all going?
Ooh.
You ain't even going.
So I'm
B's acting like he a boss. That nigga say we going camping in the middle of motherfucking week, nigga. Fuck all y'all.
Period. That's what vacation is for.
I gotta work tomorrow.
You know what? I was thinking about going camping for my birthday, like having a big ass camping trip to Genie Springs.
See?
But I'm not sure. I gotta actually make sure my friends gonna come.
Well, see, I was even thinking like, besides whether you think your friends might come, a small camping trip might be better. And I say that because we were just talking about Jason. Jason never really fucked with just like people that was chilling on their own, 2 people. He always wanted to fuck with groups of people. niggas would be out there chilling 15, 16 deep. Oh, B says I'm not.
I don't give a fuck about Jason.
I'm sorry. When he got Joanna Man ass, it was just Joanna Man.
It's so crazy that man's name gonna forever be Joanna Man.
You know what? Let's put some respect on that man's name, yo. What the fuck is his real name?
Bro, call him Joanna Man.
Miguel Nunez.
He knows
Miguel
his
Nunez
real name.
Jr.
He knows his real name, Miguel Nunez.
Because some characters, they just gonna forever, like Mike Epps, gonna forever be Day-Day.
Okay, let me ask this question real quick. Why does, when I type in Joanna Man, why does Miguel Nunez come up on one side of the list, right? And then Genuine comes up on the other side of the list. Why is that?
What?
I don't know. Why
because Genuine. Hold on, I can explain that. Genuine was he was in the movie. He had a part.
They was in the movie together.
Joanna Man was the name of the movie, so it brought up the cast.
I didn't know he was in Joanna Man. I don't remember the movie that much.
Yeah.
I just know he was.
Yeah, he was Vivica's dude in there.
Okay.
Yeah, when you Google Joanna Man, it brought up the movie, like the cast. That was the name of the movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know that was the name of the movie. You know, I just didn't realize Genuine played in that movie. I guess that's when they thought he was like popping. He like, let's put this nigga in the movie. This light.
Nah, they put him in a movie. Listen, but they put him in a movie basically as himself. They just changed his name, but he was himself. He was a singer. He just was dating a basketball player.
All right. Well, my weekend was it was chill, but a bit interesting. It was a little funny. You know, and it kind of actually brings up something I decided to make a topic tonight. You know, is there a look for a sugar daddy? That's the question. That's the question tonight. Is there?
He's a look
guy. For a sugar daddy. You know, that's one of the questions we're asking.
I'm gonna take another shot.
You know, and you know what? Let me get a shot. I need a shot too.
Of me?
I need a shot too. You know,
y'all wilding tonight.
I need a shot too.
I can see I'm gonna be laughing all night.
So this weekend, you know.
Well, you want a shot?
This weekend, Tati and I, you know. Tati and I decided to go get something to eat, right? Oh, let me tell y'all something about Tati too, by the way.
Excuse me? Hold on, let me get back my seat.
Let me get back my seat. I can't. Look at Let me get back to my seat.
Let me tell y'all something a little bit about Tati tonight. Oh, by the way, you see this? The shit over here? You see this shit over here? Motherfucker shooting? That's not my shots. You know? I don't live too far from the shooting range. After the shooting range, Tati stopped by my crib and said, Joe, tell these niggas not to fuck with me because I'm a buck them down, buck them down, buck them down, buck them down. That's what she said. Right? That's what she said. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, Tati and I went out to get something to eat, decided to get something to eat. And let me tell you something about Tati. Low key, she's like a Tampa celebrity, low key.
No.
You know, okay? Tell me I'm lying.
That ain't true.
I'm not lying.
Yo, time out though. Yo, she brought the shooting range joint to your crib.
Yo,
let them know.
She said, yo, let these niggas know, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let these niggas know. So, yo, I'm letting y'all niggas know. Notice.
I'm busting caps and not asking for names.
Notice the grouping of shots is in the body area. You
Headshots, body shots only.
Right. Yo, Rock, what's good, my G? You know what I'm saying? So Tati and I, low key, Tati's a low key like celebrity in Tampa.
Lies.
Just so y'all know. You saying that's lies?
Y'all don't know me.
You saying that's lies?
Y'all don't be known.
Does not somebody recognize you pretty much everywhere you go out here?
That's just because y'all be stalking my social media. That's why.
So low key, she's like a
I think they like me. I think they like me. She's like a low key celebrity. That's when Tati pop out.
So she's like a low key celebrity. Yes, you know she can. You know. So she's like a low key celebrity, right? So we go eat and shit. We went to this spot that was like what was it? Like that Brazilian steakhouse where they just bring you mad food. I wasn't gonna say meat, but then I would have to say pause after it. They bring you mad food.
Yeah, we went to dinner at the Brazilian steakhouse. Texas. I almost said taco. Texas de Brazil.
Right. And we went to the salad bar, got some food and shit. And as we walking back, Tati's like, yo, why I see like everybody at that fucking table? There was like a big table of mad people, majority women. And it was like they was all looking at Tati, right? She was like, yo, I feel like everybody's looking at me, yo. And I was like, because you fine, girl. That's why people look at you like that, you know? And you walking through this restaurant with food. And also, you're next to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fly ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you know? Well, but then we sat down and I made a joke. I was like, they probably looking at you like, damn, why she with that old ass nigga? You know? And I made that as a joke. You know, I was joking. You know what I'm saying? And so later on, and the reason why I brought up the whole celebrity thing, she was like, yo, later on, she was like, yo, why somebody messaged me and was like, yo, I saw you at the Texas Brazil place. I saw you eating, you know? And she said it was in like her requested messages. It was like somebody she doesn't even fucking follow, but they follow her. So they was like, yo. And then they was like, yeah, I saw you with your sugar daddy. And I was like, God damn, ain't that some fucking shit, you know?
Tell me who's watching.
Yo, anytime I go out, you know what be weird to me? What's weird to me is that I could go out.
And I have no privacy.
You know?
I could go out. I'll see people that I follow or people that I know that I follow, right? And they'll see me. They won't say shit. They would just stare all night, right? And then when I get home, now I got messages like, damn, did I just see you? Or, oh, I saw you here everywhere. So I gotta always be like on point. You can't never go nowhere like looking crazy. Even though, listen, if you see me out at the gas station and shit, I be looking crazy. I be ashy and shit. But you know, what the hell?
Overnight celebrity, girl. You a celebrity out here, girl.
But yeah, they thought Khary was my sugar daddy.
Yo, so that's actually what led to
that's funny.
One of tonight's topics is what does a sugar daddy look like? Because I don't think I look like a sugar daddy. Do I look like a sugar daddy? Do I look like sugar daddy material? Wow.
I gotta ask you this. Let me ask you this.
No, I did not have on a hat. I did not have on a hat.
Okay, I was going to ask if you have the fedora on.
And you know what's crazy?
Walk up in the joint with
you
the
know
fedora.
What's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Huh?
Before we left the house, right? He getting dressed. He said, should I wear this hat? I said, no. 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 Make you look like the damn Undertaker. You don't need a hat. Take that.
Oh man.
Leave the hat at home, god darn it.
So is there a look for a sugar daddy? You know?
I think a sugar daddy is just
I didn't have
an older guy with a young girl. That's it. Like
listen. That's it. Now I gotta talk on this. You know
and you look like you paying.
There's an old see, I'm gonna say today's sugar daddy, you may not actually be able to tell some of the sugar daddies. You know, when you see, like, if you see a black chick with like an old ass white dude, you know, and he got like, you know what I'm saying? He dressed a certain way, like he's dressed like he really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably got a little bit of bread, because you know a lot of niggas that don't be caring how they dress be having some bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you know how you see a chick and she be in like Jamaica and all that, but you'll never see nobody in the pictures with her?
No, she laughing at Rock comment right now.
No, I'm laughing at Bees and Rock comment. I'm laughing because if y'all ever see me out and I'm not posting nobody, y'all not gonna know who I'm there with unless you follow both of us. That's just how that go.
Yo, listen. So the sugar daddy
I'm everywhere by myself.
Normally, sugar daddy, he got more. His keys, they jingle. He ain't just got like 1 or 2 keys on his key ring. You know what I'm saying?
I only got like 2 keys on there. My car key.
The old school. No, that's the old school ones. You know, that's the ones they got the van. They ride around with the cooler.
I ain't got a van.
No,
they got the van. Yeah, they got the van.
Listen.
Sugar daddy van.
I don't need no sugar daddy with a van. I mean, that's about to turn into a sex trafficking situation. I ain't got time for that.
Nah. You know what it is? That nigga don't got no time for that hotel shit. Fuck all that hotel. He got the cooler. He got a couple of sodas in the back.
Hell no, Bees. What kind of sugar daddy is this?
He got the lights. He got the light strip.
No, that's somebody daddy. Y'all messing with somebody daddy. Somebody old ass daddy.
He laying back in that van looking like the ladies.
I tell you what.
No, I wish the hell I would.
I tell you what, Bees. That nigga sound like the sugar daddy to a dumb bitch.
Facts. Like, bitch.
Look, those be the
sugar daddy. Those be the bitches that be like, he buy me food.
Oh, you good?
But he buys me food. He buy all my food.
Yeah,
bitch, you was dumb.
And the food be motherfucking Wendy's 4 for 4.
Is he
it be the nigga with the Malcolm X. It be the nigga with the Malcolm X slippers and the socks pulled up. He be paying rent.
Man,
He be taking care of everything.
Look, he be buying me checker fries whenever I want to.
I think you might have been in New York a little too long, yo.
Yo, sugar daddies has evolved.
Well, I don't know nobody that's actually taken a chick to a hotel to smash, and that wasn't just for like some fun shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I say fun shit, like they went there together type shit. In New York, niggas be getting hotels like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas act like, well, nobody really lives by themselves in New York. Even single niggas be living with somebody. It might even be they fucking ex, you know, but yo, motherfuckers be in hotels in New York. In New York, they got the $40 spots in New York. It might be $50 now.
Yeah. See, Tati, it's different. You get because in New York, we not doing all night.
Sound like an escort service.
Now, New York,
we not doing all night.
You can get hotels by the hours.
4 hours, $40.
Minimum 4 hours. Yeah, you can get hotels for like hourly in New York.
That's crazy.
You know?
No, not my sugar daddy. Listen, my sugar daddy, first off, my sugar daddy, he paid.
Wait, first off, let's clarify. Let's clarify real quick.
Khary, ain't nobody talking about you. Just mind your business.
Let's clarify
okay?
real quick.
Just mind your business,
right,
okay?
Just mind your business.
I'm not the sugar daddy.
And listen, even if it was him, I wouldn't be telling y'all wouldn't know shit. Anyway, but my sugar daddy would be paying my rent off rip. Paying my rent.
Oh, honey.
Paying my house rent and my shop rent. The shop and the house. I'll be getting a nice little allowance every week, right? And you're gonna take me where I want to go, and we're gonna be out of town every month. That's my sugar daddy.
Okay.
But he gotta be cute. So I be scared of sugar daddies too because.
So wait a second. So if you and your sugar daddy out of town every month, that means y'all smashing, huh?
But that's what I was gonna say. So like
that's not really your
so
sugar
if I had a true sugar. That's a sugar daddy. Sugar daddies, people normally hunch on them.
Okay,
the Splendid daddies are the one that you don't want to hunch on. So as far as the sugar daddy,
you talk about Kimmy? She said Khary would tell it. What are you talking about? I don't even know.
Khary would show tell it, y'all.
Tell what?
Anyway, but
okay.
So
if he was SDing,
right? If he would, no, y'all, I'm lying. Khary would not tell y'all if he was my sugar daddy. Khary got too much pride to be telling y'all if he do that type of stuff.
You still go, yo. You still going off that fucking after hours.
No, Kimmy said Khary. I said I wouldn't tell, but Kimmy said Khary would tell it. No, he wouldn't. Khary wouldn't say that.
Khary would not. I'm gonna tell you why Khary would not tell it.
He wouldn't say shit.
Because Khary is a member of the LOC. And the LOC will have jokes.
The LOC.
The LOC will have jokes for days.
But let me tell y'all something.
Okay, the LOC mob is my crew, my niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Those are my day ones. And okay, my day ones, my day ones are the type of niggas that I was like, yo, if I'm wearing like my homeboy's shirt, if I went to try to talk to a girl, they would say some joke that would like, she might not pick up right away, but I would know immediately they talking about me wearing my nigga's shirt while I'm trying to talk to this girl, yo.
Man.
Niggas would be like, yo, Khary, that look just like Dave's shirt, yo. What's up, shorty? This is my nigga Khary. This nigga bad cool. Those are my type of niggas. You know, those are my niggas.
Khary wouldn't say shit, and I wouldn't say shit either. Ain't nothing. Why would I have to tell y'all who my sugar daddy is? My bills getting paid. Mind your business. But I want my ideal sugar daddy, right? Is a dude that I don't have to hunch on. Like, I want a dude that want companionship, right? So you want me to maybe go out to eat with you, answer my phone when you call sometimes, you know, and you pay my bills and shit. Or we ain't even gotta see each other. You know, you just want to say that you know me. And there's dudes out there like that. I don't, people just be messing with any kind of sugar daddy. Like the old white dudes,
Yeah, that shit you be seeing on Instagram.
My ancestors could listen.
Yeah,
no.
She said my ancestors.
No, I think my ideal
not
sugar
the
daddy.
ancestors.
Listen, if I'm gonna be hunching on on an older dude, my ideal sugar daddy is a fine ass older, man. He look real good. You
getting around a Wisely.
So when he walk in, I be like, damn, he fine. He fly, he look
you
good.
around Wisely.
Period. And he's spoiling me.
If the chat was to say, yo, Khary, you look like a sugar daddy, I tell you what, next week y'all gonna see me in suits and sunglasses like I'm Ron Isley, nigga. I'm gonna have a cane and I'm just gonna walk with the extra bop.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
What's that?
Pause?
Pause. What you mean pause? What I gotta pause for?
You got a bop in your walk?
Yeah. He go.
No,
he got that glow.
That's what the walk.
He gonna pop out. He gonna pop out.
Yo, do y'all see how bop means something different nowadays?
No, when I got a bop in my walk, I got some good penis the day before. Just know that. Got a bop in my walk. I'm happy.
I said, yo, she might like the R on Jeremy. But no, I did not plan for this topic to be this long, but it was kind of funny though. Let's move on real quick. Let's move on real quick. Yo, Drake says J. Cole is at the top pole position. He's pretty much saying Drake is number one when it comes to this rap shit. No, Jake is saying J. Cole is number one when it comes to this rap shit. You know what? I don't really disagree. I
ain't mad at it.
I mean, I can honestly say like that is some of the realest shit Drake has ever said in his what you call it. See, you know what it is, and I realized with Drake what it is about Drake. I don't like Drake. Drake is like the singing nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't like
singing nigga. Smooth.
No, but see, I don't
nigga too though.
I don't like Drake. I like do right.
Say what?
This is an interesting.
I like do right and kill everything. I like that dude.
Drake,
yes, I like do right. Yes, I like do right and kill everything.
Yo,
that guy is hot.
Smashing shit.
This new guy is like, but I'm coming to realize that a lot of rappers that are hot and like forefront, their early shit is what it is. The older shit be weak, yo. It's a lot of people that like when they first come out, when they hungry, when they trying to eat, yo, that shit be hard. But then once they eat, that shit start getting water, yo. Start turning Avion like.
Tell you the Avion. Is Avion the best water?
Nah, Avion's bullshit.
It's just water.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't
it's just
shit.
Water. It's check it. It's Crystal Geyser. If anybody's familiar with the Dollar Tree, it's Crystal Geyser.
That's the best water you could buy out of Dollar Tree?
Yo, it's the worst water you could buy.
That's the worst water, period. You know what? Yeah. So I think Drake's exact words was he was the top of the pole or some shit like that. I don't think he said number one. He said he was the top of the pole. Like
that's what that means. Top of the pole is first place in the pole position.
First place, yeah.
Is it?
That's what they all. They all in the race for the pole position. No more.
So I feel like, first off, J. Cole ain't even in the same lane as a lot of these rap niggas. Let's start there. He's just completely like him and Kendrick got a whole nother lane than like, you know?
Okay.
So I feel like one, they in a different lane. I feel like two, J. Cole is just of a different breed. Like he do snap, right? And he go crazy. But he's also humble as hell, which is why he in a whole nother lane too. He not out here with big ass chains and this nigga was on stage in some Crocs. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's trying to be as regular no matter how much money he has.
And you know what? Yeah. I'm not mad at it because it's like, you know, when you a regular person and you see like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with my phone. You know, why am I spending this much money to impress other people just because I'm in the entertainment business? Like, it's like for somebody to see that and stick to that, it's just different. So I feel like he in two different lanes, period, which is why I feel like Drake gave him his props. So I'm not mad at it. I think J. Cole is one of the best out here. I agree. I ain't mad at it.
I agree. I
ain't
got nothing else to add, you know?
Yeah.
Some people in the chat are a little bit disagreeing. Samaria says, Cole's so corny. I'm sorry. You know? And Samaria, I kind of feel that way about Drake a little bit. You know?
Now, are we judging? Okay, so when y'all say corny, right? Mm-hmm. When referring, I don't know what she's referring to as far as J. Cole.
She's referring to J. Cole's overall, what you call it?
His music or his personality? Music. Because when people call Drake corny, they're normally referring to his personality, like who he is as a person. They're not really referring to his... That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, so it's like either y'all judging his music or y'all judging him as a person.
Right.
Which one is it? But you can't judge his music and then call him corny. No. We talk about his music.
When I say
Drake right now, to me, it's corny like fucking what's your man? Just bust the move.
Young MC.
What's that nigga?
Young MC.
He's corny like that nigga. Yo.
Young MC. But yo, I tell you what, Young MC was corny, but he was actually one of the nicest lyricists from the West in his time.
Why y'all think Drake corny though?
You know, I personally think Drake is dope as fuck when it comes to making music. I just think the way he carries himself is just like a corny. From how I grew up, the circle of niggas I hung out with, he's a corny nigga to us. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way he carries himself and shit. And I will give Drake a pass in saying as he's gotten older, his corniness has gotten less. You know, but I still see the corny factor.
But can you
perspective, you know?
Okay, so
now women might love that nigga. I've never met him. If I met him in person and actually spoke to him and actually seen his demeanor in person, I might have a different opinion. You know, but just from what I've seen visually from the shit they've shown me is what I see. You know what I'm saying?
So like, all right. So when Drake first came out, right? Loved his music. I thought he was corny as a person too, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, he ain't cute. You know, he corny. He say some corny ass jokes and all that. But can you like...
I say corny jokes
Can he get some...
Yo, I'm corny.
Can he get some props for being him though? Because the fact that the facts that we've thought that he was corny since he came out, and you still think he got a little corny to him now, it's just like, clearly he's just being himself, like, which is what I see too. That's why I'm like, that's why eventually he kind of grew on me, because it's like, he not out here trying to be a gangster. He not out here trying to act like nobody other than himself.
You're correct. Even though I see him as corny as fuck, I still respect the nigga. You know, it's not like I'm gonna see the nigga and be like, "Oh, you corny nigga." I just personally think like, I think the nigga's dope as fuck when it comes to music. I just think the way he carries himself, like, I don't fuck with some niggas because I'm like, yo, I think that nigga's corny. You know,
that
nigga just walks corny. You know?
to put it out there like that.
Wayne,
yo, there's some niggas that's like dope corny. I don't know if you ever met a dope corny nigga. Yeah, but there's dope corny niggas too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, okay, because that's how I feel about Kyle. Like, he's corny, but he's dope. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Tati?
Kyle, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
He did like the author theme song.
Yeah.
He did the author theme song, right?
Yeah, he had a movie and shit. He was in a movie and shit.
He was fired.
I thought he was corny. Yeah, I thought he was corny, but he made really good music. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
so it's like, I appreciate people that kind of stay in there, like, you know, they're just trying to make the best of being famous, I guess, of being a celebrity by just continuing to be themselves instead of getting kind of like lost in the sauce, trying to just be whatever everybody wants them to be. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drake was definitely corny when he first came out. As far as J. Cole, I don't think he's very corny. Like, from J. Cole, I get very like, again, these are people that we haven't met in person, but J. Cole, I get very genuine vibes, like even from the shit that he say, you know, the things that he rap about, the way that he carries himself, like I get very, very genuine vibes, and even the things that he does in his community, like just genuine to me.
Right, me, I can see how some people can say J. Cole is corny, right? Me, even though I can see how some people say that, I might say that they see that because they didn't see his evolution in person. You know, like we saw him as the ignorant kid that was trying to real hungry to get on. And when I say ignorant, he just wasn't as smart as he is now. You know, and we've seen his evolution, and now he's mature, and he don't really do the dumb shit that a lot that. You know, he carries himself a lot differently than he used to, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree with Samaria. She said, okay, so she's judging J. Cole off of his music. It's corny because I think a lot of people uphold J. Cole's music as woke or some sort of hood political, like a hood political movement. But a lot of what he says is really surface level, and that's why the general public eats it up. And you know what? I feel like the general public eats that up because they don't hear that in a lot of people's music. So I feel like it may be like surface level, like woke shit, but people eat it up because he's the only one that's mainstream talking about that type of shit right now. And she also said Drake's personality is corny. His music pokes fun at that. Drake's music is very self-aware if you listen. He knows how to play on his weaknesses and turn them into strengths. But he's not hungry anymore, so the music is falling off. I 100% agree with that. 100%. All right.
I want to address something Wayne Mills said in the chat about just like how about Will Smith is corny, you know, but look at him. Will Smith, like, that's a whole later too, by the way. That's a whole different type of corny, but elevation, like the elevation of what Will Smith is. Like for me, for a person to see Will Smith from he's the rapper, I'm the DJ, to see it from that, you know what I'm saying, and even a little bit before that, you understand what I'm saying? With Girls of the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble. You feel what I'm saying? Like even back then, like Will has always had like that corny, what you call it, but he just knows how to make it work for him. Like Nick Cannon, he knows how to make it work for him. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
He's also, he was also funny too, you know?
Yeah. It's like, and quiet as kept, Will Smith is probably one of the top lyricists for the fact that he does not curse.
Yeah, he consciously does that. And I was actually surprised the first time I saw in a movie and that nigga cursed. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this movie was rated PG. You know? But
man, you know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to be a lyricist and, you know, eliminate that from your lyrical content.
It is. It's a challenge.
It is.
It's a challenge, you know? I was gonna say something and it totally slipped my mind, you know? It was something about with corny. So I think one of my neighbors is playing music or some shit. I think I hear some bass in my ears. It's kind of fucking with me a little bit right this second. But you know what? Let's move it on. Since we was talking about Will Smith, do y'all think Will Smith is a super pimp?
Yeah.
No.
B says yes. Tati says no. For those that aren't aware, there was an article that came out recently that was talking about Will Smith. Will Smith at one point during his marriage, he said that Jada wasn't the only one that was unfaithful and stepped out during the whole marriage and shit like that. And me personally, I've heard through the grapevine, through the rumor mill, that at some point, they had an open marriage. You know, there was a lot of rumors going on that they had an open marriage going on and shit like that. So,
like, he could tag and she could tag.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That you would assume that they would just be doing whatever the fuck they feel like doing when they feel like doing this. You know what I'm saying? But Will Smith said, yo, she wasn't the only one that was unfaithful. At one time, I actually considered having Halle Berry as a side chick.
Why do you keep saying side chick? He definitely said girlfriend.
Because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the people that don't, that aren't in open relationships, it's a side chick. If you are married,
no, it's not.
Especially if you are married, anything beyond your wife is a side chick.
Tell her, B.
All right, so let me explain the way that.
Tell her, bees.
Let me explain the way that poly relationships work, open relationships, all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are called a side chick. Side chicks are referred to as women that are knowingly. What?
As a mistress?
Side chicks are people that are knowingly in a relationship with someone that's already in a relationship, and the other person does not know about them. They know about the other woman, but the other woman don't know about them. That's a side chick. Now, somebody where all parties have agreed and they're open and they communicated about it, it's not a side chick. And he definitely, which is why he used the term girlfriend.
Well,
so in an open relationship, if we were dating and we decided to have an open relationship, you can date other women, I can date other men. We just communicate about it, right?
So I got to tell you about everything I date?
Yes, that's an open relationship. You be open about it.
Yeah.
So, so I feel like I honestly just feel like everything, I feel like he even addressed this because people are kind of painting Jada to be like the cheater
because of the whole entanglement shit.
Well, not even just because of that. People talk about the Tupac thing, the August Alsina thing, her stepping out. People are kind of
But time out. She says her and Pac both said that there was no smash. So I'm a little confused.
So what it is that people are really taking this lady's whole history and putting it against her and making her look like a cheater. When maybe one of them cheated and then the other cheated and then they agreed to have an open relationship, which is why we see the August Alsina situation go on, and everybody just from that situation just painted her out to be the cheater. Which is why he came out and is like, okay, she's not the only one that stepped out.
Right.
I don't feel like and y'all got to realize that everybody does not have traditional marriages or traditional relationships. There is, y'all talk about poly all day, but when y'all hear about it, you paint everybody out to be a cheater. No, these people have an open relationship and stay out their motherfucking business. Period. But I really feel like I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, I feel like that's their prerogative, and people just are painting it to be different.
I don't see anything wrong with it either. The only difference is that they were married, and he said girlfriend. So I'm just gonna break it. That just said I'm gonna break it down into real simple terms that everybody will understand. Side chick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, to me, Halle Berry at that time was kind of like how Beyonce is now. You know what I'm saying? Could anybody?
So why label her as a side chick?
Because could anybody picture Beyonce being cool with being the fuck buddy or the partner or involved in another relationship where she wasn't the wife?
Now let me say this. First off, let's not compare women. I hate that. Wait, what I'm saying is, I'm
not comparing women. I'm comparing levels of status.
What I'm saying is,
I'm comparing levels of status.
When we talk about women, we tend to always compare them to other women.
Right. That's not fair. Level of status.
Halle Berry was an actor. She was very popular. And if she wanted to engage in open relationships with a married man, that's her business. Whether or not y'all could picture it or y'all could wrap your brain around it.
But we're a very judgy society.
But what I'm saying is that the connotation with the term side chick is a negative one. It's not a positive, like, oh, I'm willingly doing this with a couple that's under the same agreement. A side chick is like, oh, you a side chick, you ain't shit. pretty much. It has a negative connotation.
Okay.
Which is why I was saying, why not just say girlfriend like he said?
I'm going to say like this. If a couple is married, anybody else is a side nigga or a side chick. I don't care.
No, because
That's
again, everybody doesn't have a traditional.
Right. You look at it your way, I'll look at it my way.
Well, so again, married, like I was explaining, everybody doesn't have a traditional marriage. So just because they chose to have an open relationship, everybody that they deal with isn't a side chick.
Correct. But they also chose to be married. That's the difference, in my opinion. If they were just boyfriend and girlfriend, then you could say, okay, that's my girlfriend, that's my girlfriend. Because somebody was married, that's why I use the term biscuit or side piece.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my distinction, you know? But that's beside the point. And I wasn't comparing a woman to a woman. I was comparing status to status. At a certain point during Halle Berry's career, she was kind of at like the Beyonce status where like, yo, she was like queen, you know what I'm saying? And nobody
she was Angelina Jolie or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody could imagine, and nobody could picture the queen being not somebody's wife, but being the other person, or even having a other person involved. And that's why I say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not comparing women to women. If it was a man, I would compare the status. That's what I'm comparing, the status, not the gender. Let me light my blunt. I thought it was interesting. And Will Smith actually said he spoke with, I think, a therapist or some shit that told him some shit about that. You know?
Well, listen, there's a lot. Will done hit a lot of shit that he ain't even talking about. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lot of what you call it. That.
Yeah. And
Will had a lot of side chicks, yeah.
Yeah. And I think he used Halle Berry or Berry on purpose. You know, I think he used that name on purpose. Whether she was down with it or not, I don't think he even said if she was down with it or not. He might have just been using it as a reference of, I could have considered anybody at that point in my life, you know? So.
I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't have brought her name up personally if they didn't actually have something going on. That's like name dropping somebody you ain't never fuck with, talk to, that wasn't interested in you. Then it would be like, nigga, why are you even mentioning me? Like, you know? So I feel like...
over there dry dicking.
Yeah, like I feel like they definitely probably had like some sort of chemistry going on, which is why he even said something about it. I don't think he would have like...
That nigga's trying to open a can of worms with some other niggas because she's been married quite a few times.
But I mean, that don't mean that it was at a time that she was married or dealing with somebody.
Exactly. It doesn't say a time frame. So niggas, we might be like, yo, I remember that time you was talking with Will Smith a little too long. What the fuck?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions with their relationship. And they've pretty much said that they have an open relationship without directly saying, hey, we have an open relationship. Like they've pretty much said like, yeah, we've dated other people. We did this. Mm-hmm. They've been very transparent. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I feel like they keep speaking out because everybody, this is a judgy generation or whatever, but everybody's just taking it and just spinning it like, oh, she's a cheater. She cheated on him. He don't deserve that. He's like, no.
Yeah.
We both had our faults, and this is what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Going back to what you said earlier, I think this was him like kind of shooting her some bail for the public. Like, yo, stop trying to shit on her because we've been doing this for a while. This isn't something new to me. And that's why I went on the fucking Red Table Talk and spoke with her. Yeah. And y'all try to use 1 fucking second of me looking silly as a fucking meme like I was a super sad nigga. That's what they did to me.
Yeah, I really just feel like society just can't fathom something other than what they were taught or other than what they do for themselves. So it's hard for y'all to like even imagine, like you said, when you're married, anything outside of that, some side chick shit, some other shit, because you decided to get married. It's like people more, I don't want to say modest, but people that's what we were all taught. Well, not all of us, but that was mostly what we were taught. Monogamy, marriage, honoring your marriage, one person, et cetera, et cetera. And yes, you hear about things like poly, but unless you're living in open relationships unless you're living that lifestyle or you're around it or whatever. It's just seen as like, oh, y'all cheating on each other. When it's like, no, like, damn, we have an agreement. Like, you know, maybe people cheat every day, bro. I don't know why y'all feel some type of way. Y'all get cheated on every damn day.
Every day.
Right?
You know?
Get cheated on every day. People cheat every day and you stay with the people. What's so different about somebody saying, okay, I may want to deal with somebody else. This isn't my end all be all. And we're both okay with that.
Maybe that'll be a good topic one day.
You're open. You can love other people if that's the agreement that you have with your partner. Now, the issue is that if you agree to a monogamous relationship and you out dealing with other people, that's some side chick, side nigga shit. But when there's an open agreement on the table between you and your wife, you and your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, that's completely different. It wouldn't be cheating. It would be an open relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Now, depending on the circumstances, I wouldn't say a side chick is cheating. I just like that term better than girlfriend when it's a married couple.
I hear you. I don't know. I think these people marriage do get a bad rep. They said it in the chat. The marriage get a bad rep. And it does. It's just.
Yeah, I think they free to do what they want. I ain't mad at them because they look like some happy motherfuckers. They rich as fuck. They went on TV. Well, not TV. They went on Facebook to let y'all. That's some real crazy shit. Them old ass niggas went on Facebook to let y'all know about their marriage.
Yeah. And really, it's nobody else's business either. Like, I just feel like people just judge what they aren't. Like, you know how sometimes more modest women or people will judge a woman that'll dress however she wants to, or she's out here embracing her sexuality and people like, oh, she a hoe. Oh, she don't care about herself. She don't love herself because she's dressing like this. She's doing this. I feel like it's just like, it's one of those situations where like people just kind of judge people that modest people tend to judge people that are more open and more free because it's like, that's not what you were taught and that's not what you were comfortable with. But that doesn't make it wrong just because you don't agree or that you don't believe in it. It's not wrong. It's just something different. So really, it's just an opinion.
Poodle over here said God made Adam and Eve. No one else was in the garden. And I say,
I'll be real.
And I say,
be real,
wait, check it out. Let me show you this.
Know.
I'll tell you this. If Adam and Eve is in the garden, who was watching them that wrote the story?
Let me say this. That's why I said, let's be real. I don't know if y'all want to get into this topic, but
that might be a little too deep.
Oh, okay. Let's not go there because y'all
talking dogma now.
Let's not go there because y'all know I'm gonna start preaching. I won't be able to stop because
You talking dogma now.
But again, you know,
but also
just difference of opinions.
Did y'all see me point at the cigar when I just like something popped in my mind? No, it popped in my mind.
You gonna say pause?
This might make me look like a sugar daddy.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, but
okay, Domino.
From Will Smith's Super Pimp, somebody that doesn't really police his wife, you know. Let's jump into our topic. Should men police women's attire? And should women give a fuck about what these niggas think? You know? I've been seeing a lot of shit like online and social media, motherfuckers talking and saying, yeah, women should look like this. And a lot of these opinions been coming from men, you know, that's been judging women on the way they look and the way they appear and the shit that pops into their head. So do you judge women based on their look, on the way they look? For these men out here, do y'all judge women based on their look? Are you policing your girlfriend, your wife? Bees, do you police your girl? You know, do you be like, yo, you can't wear that shit. That shit is a little too revealing. I don't want motherfuckers out here looking at your booty, baby. I don't want these niggas looking at your booty. Put something on. Wear a long coat to see. Do you do that? Do you do that?
Nah.
All right. Well, me personally, I let a woman do what she wants to do, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you feel comfortable wearing that, if you fine wearing that, I'm fine with you wearing that, you know? And this isn't a new thought. This actually goes back to like back in the day. I remember when I was like early in my marriage, when I was married, right? I was like in my early 20s, you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife used to go out to motherfucking clubs and shit and party and shit. One night, we had went to some fucking some spot. She had bought some outfit that was like this super short dress, like a little halter top shit, you know what I'm saying? She bought these heels with the fucking the laces wrapped all the way to fuck up the legs. So like the dress was that short, but the laces was like longer than the fucking dress and shit like that. And she was looking like fucking fire that night, right? And we went out, we chilled. I ain't have a problem with the fuck she was wearing. My uncle, however, he was like, man, you ain't got a problem with your girl going out like that? I was like, fuck you mean? What I got a problem for? You know, she feel comfortable wearing that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, fuck with, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? What the problem is, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the night, she's it's not like she's going out there like, yo, who wants to buy this ass? Who wants to buy this booty? Who wants that? You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying? My uncle was talking. Who wants to buy this booty? My uncle was talking like, yo, she looks like she might be trying to sell something. I'm like, yo, she looks sexy. She's comfortable with it. She likes the way she looks. Yo, you know what I mean? I ain't got a problem with it. I ain't gonna be the nigga that's be like, yeah, baby, take that shit the fuck off, put on some motherfucking jeans and a long ass, put on my t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that shit. You know, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? That still ain't me. Booty, rocking everywhere. You know? But he had a problem with it. His girlfriend had a problem with it. And you know what was crazy? They were both fucking crackheads. You know? I'm like,
why the fuck was you listening to a crackhead?
Well, for one, it was my uncle. And two, he lived in the house with me at that time. You know?
I still ain't listening to some crackhead. Well, I don't care if they family
talking.
or not.
The nigga just talking. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't got a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'll tell you like nigga.
Honestly, I feel like if you're not secure enough to date a woman that's confident and a quote unquote bad bitch, then you need to date modest women. That goes back to my whole like modest people judge people that won't do things that do things that they won't do because it makes them uncomfortable. But I'm not judging modest women either. It's just it's like a factor of like, you know, like let people live how the fuck they gonna live. If you want a woman that's gonna cover herself up most of the time, go and find a woman that's gonna cover herself up most of the time. But don't get a woman that you got with her, seeing the way she dressed, what she gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And then you get with her and then you wanna be like, oh, well, you gotta stop this, you gotta stop that, because you can't take the attention. Like, I don't understand that shit. And I feel like to the whole women that show their bodies and all of that type of shit, they have to be insecure. I hate that narrative. I feel like that shit was passed on to us on some like women are meant to be sensual beings in touch with their sexuality. If not, then we would be masculine like fucking men and y'all wouldn't like us. And then for the same niggas that talk this type of shit, they say this type of stuff about their girls, but guess what they liking on social media? Guess the type of women that they look at when they walk by, right? So it's like, you can't, and then it's the whole aspect of letting somebody be an individual. You're not a person's parent. You don't own somebody. You can't just tell somebody what they can and can't wear because you're insecure about it. That's a you problem. So again, just date somebody that's in that same realm of what you like. Don't go after a woman that's confident and that's not saying that being modest is not confident. My bad, y'all. I don't even want y'all to think that I'm equating that.
You know what's so crazy?
What's that?
You know what's so crazy? Sometimes a woman could wear like some skimpy shit, but it's how she wear it, yo. Is she wearing it trashy or is she wearing it classy? You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference in between that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen many a skimpy outfit and it looks trashy. And then I've seen the same outfit on somebody else and it looks classy. And it's all about how it's carried when it's worn. You understand what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
Outfit don't,
you're right.
I know what you talk about. I can agree with that.
You feel me? The outfit don't make the woman or anything like that. You feel what I'm saying?
And then you know what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's yourself and how you project. What energy are you throwing off? You understand what I'm saying? If you throw off whole shit energy, guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get niggas just looking for whole shit.
Yeah, that's true.
If you throw off some real classy woman shit, like respect me, nigga. I know you might see a little bit of curves and all that shit here, but respect the fact that I'm a fucking woman. You understand what I'm saying? It's like that.
It's a lot of women that wear skimpy shit, right? They'll wear tight things, they'll wear short things, even the ones where you can see their nipples, all type of shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of women like that you would absolutely not be able to approach them on no fuck shit. You can't talk to them crazy. They not fucking the same night. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of that type of shit going on where like, yeah, I'm gonna wear what I want, but you ain't finna play me like I'm a hoe. You feel me? So which is why it's important for people to not judge people just based off of what they wearing. Like, and I do agree, Bees, it is about the way that you carry yourself. It is. I've seen the same thing. Somebody can wear an outfit that's basically naked. The wrong person wear it with the wrong attitude and, you know, the way that they carry themselves. And it's like, okay, that looks this way. But a woman that carries themselves, you know, I don't know. I just feel like stop dating people y'all want, like Samaria said. Stop dating people and wanting them to change certain shit like that for you. Like, just date somebody that, you know, just date who's for you. You like modest women that love to they cover themselves up. Go find you a woman like that. Don't go looking over here knowing that this is how she is and then wanting her to change who she is for you. For your maybe it's insecurity. Maybe some people dress it up and say it's a woman respecting their body. It's a woman respecting their relationship. No, nigga, it's an insecurity. You feel some type of way. I've been through it. I've been in a relationship with a man. My parents were very controlling. I ended up with my daughter's dad. He was very controlling. He would rip my clothes up, throw them away if he didn't like it. It went from like, seriously, like it went from like, you can't wear crop tops. It went from no crop tops. You can't not wear a bra. And I don't like short shit on you, to eventually years later, it got to a point where he's like, why your jeans fitting like that? Like your jeans too tight. Niggas always looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, honestly, bro, no matter what I wear, a nigga gonna look at me. Period. A nigga gonna look at me whether I got on sweatpants. He gonna look at me whether I got on a long ass dress cover my ankles. That's just what it is. So if your issue is about the attention that I get, you probably need to date somebody that don't get as much attention. But don't ask me to dial myself down for your insecurities or for actions that people are already gonna do. That's selfish. Right. That's some like, I want to keep you from the world type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to see that beauty but me. That ain't okay. That is not okay.
Tati over here reciting Drake bars.
Oh, period. I ain't hiding you from the world. I'm hiding the world from you. Look, that's some selfish ass shit, bro. But I really believe that people should just date who's for them. If that's not what you like, don't date somebody that likes that. Go date somebody that's cool with what you like.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at the chat. Poodle over here says
Poodle wilding in the chat.
Poodle's not liking the women going out in skimpy clothing. But let me ask you a question. Can a woman go to the beach? Can a woman go to the beach, Poodle? Can you know what I mean? What can she wear to the beach? And I ask this because what's different from the beach than anywhere else?
Yo, Poodle is wilding in the chat. He said some shit earlier, like about black women not being married or some shit like that because of, you know? And it's like, bro, come on. Again, I understand where that type of thinking comes from. My grandma was one of them people like, oh, your skirt too short. You know, my mom and them grew up in a holiness church where they had to wear long ass skirts. So I understand where that way of thinking comes from. But nigga, we've evolved, bro. Evolve or find you a woman that's cool with that type of shit. That's the bottom line. You can't tell all women what to do because of what you believe in. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's definitely wilding in the chat, bro.
I tell you what, I don't see the difference between the beach and anywhere else simply because I could wear whatever I'm wearing at the beach and wear it anywhere else and nobody would say shit.
in public, right?
Yeah, in public.
Women at the beach, you gonna wear a bathing suit. You're in public around anybody else, like, you know.
Well, and now with that being said, I don't see women in public really with motherfucking thongs on like that. You know what I mean? And I tell you what, if I was to walk into CVS with just a motherfucking thong on, you know what I'm saying, or motherfucking speedo. You know what I'm saying? I think people gonna look at me a little crazy.
Yeah,
you know
I honestly feel like
people
that's
a little crazy.
I feel like that shit is like hella like just insecurity. Like, you know, you can't change people.
So now with that being said, if I'm in a Speedo and people gonna look at me crazy going into CVS, that's nowhere near a beach, you know? And I think people would look at women that's wearing something skimpy in the middle of the day. But if they go into a club, they could wear some skimpy shit and not have no problem. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, now, like, don't judge women for what they're wearing, period. Not whether it's in the middle of the day or to a club at night. The whole thing is... But I do believe dressing for the occasion. That's what, you know?
Okay, but I'm saying like, people... My mic go out?
Did that mic go out? I think you got another mic right there.
All right, can y'all hear me? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I'm saying is that we can't on one hand say, oh, let women wear what they want to wear, and then be like, okay, but when you wear this in the middle of the day, that's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the bottom line is just allow women to wear what they choose to wear, period. Like, ain't nobody... Who the fuck finna ask y'all what we should and shouldn't wear just because it makes other people uncomfortable? Like, it's just, and this type of thinking comes from like people feeling like women shouldn't be sexual, like just over sexualizing women. When they feel confident, when they feel sexy, it's like, okay, you can feel sexy when we want you in the bedroom, but you can't feel sexy any other time because then it gives us hoe vibes. You get what I'm saying? Like, just stop over-sexualizing women and let them be who they're going to be.
See, I don't always sexualize.
I'm not talking about you personally.
No, wait. I'm just saying. Let me finish. I'm not saying I sexualize women. I'm just saying I do think dress for the occasion. So now, if I see a woman in like at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday dressed like she's going to like a strip club on a Friday night, I'm gonna judge her a little bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Say one more time.
You know what I'm saying? If it's at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon and she's dressed like she's going to a strip club on a Friday night, I'm gonna judge her a little bit. I'm not gonna judge her and say, you know what, woman, you should be wearing something else. I'm gonna say, yo, you can wear what the fuck you want. I'm just gonna judge her as a person a little bit. I'm not really gonna judge her outfit. I'm gonna judge her as a person a little bit. And that's just me, you know? But I'll also say, you know what, Khary? Maybe she's going to a party. Maybe she got some shit she gotta do, you know? Maybe there's a specific reason that she wants to dress in. This is appropriate for this occasion. I do believe in dressing appropriate for this.
I mean, like, you know,
but I also believe a wife beater is appropriate to run to the store in. You know, so
okay.
I don't think pajama pants are appropriate to go to the store.
You don't think pajama pants is appropriate for going to the store? I think pajama pants is appropriate to go to the store if you're bold enough to do it. If you're bold enough to do it, go ahead and do it. Why not? You know,
that's some
people definitely is gonna make their opinion.
You heard me?
Right.
Regardless. That's some G-Thought shit, man. Going to the fucking store in some fucking, in your fucking pajamas and shit. And then you're going to go back in your house and sit on your bed or sit on your couch or something after you've been outside in your pajamas.
If you do go outside in your pajamas, you should change your pajamas.
Something's not adding up here.
Just does not work for me.
Fact.
Work for me.
Now, and I only made the
Hold up. That's not to cut you off, but that's the same thing I feel about sagging. You see how these niggas sag and they fucking show their underwear? But half the time, you niggas sit down on benches, concrete,
Yeah.
Whatever. But you sitting down with your underwear, and then you want to go back. You want to go in your crib or something. You wonder why your ass itching. It's all types of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got your ass out.
You used to sag back in the days, Bees. But if I I
wasn't a sagger. I really was not a sagger. I had some baggy pants. I had some baggy ass pants.
But you had baggy. Okay, Bees. When you had baggy pants, you had no choice but the motherfucking sag, because at one point the only way you could have baggy pants was if you was a size 32, you had to buy a size 38 to make sure that shit bag, and then you had to have your front motherfucking belt. You know the button on your pants. You had to fold that shit over and then bring your belt and tie it. Make it tight. So. I'm just and that shit. Your pants always.
I was a 36. I was.
Okay, so you had a pants 40. So you had a pants
36, 40. Maybe even a 34. Nothing crazy.
Man,
I used to, fam, listen.
He was a 32. 30.
I used to buy my joints. My joints used to be mad baggy already. Fam, you gotta remember, I ain't put weight on until we was about fucking 20.
Oh, so you was a 28 in actuality then? Okay.
Yeah. Yo, fam. Not to be. Yeah, I was about a 28, maybe a 30, a 30 or a 28. One of them shits. My fucking, I was bad fucking slim for years, bro.
Yeah, me too, yo. I'm still slim, and I'm glad that I'm still slim at my ripe old age, But check this out, y'all. I set up this new feature where
you ain't gonna see a 90-year-old fat man.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a
How
new
many
feature.
90-year-old fat niggas you seen?
It's not you haven't really seen that many. It's like it's not a new feature, but I kind of like set some shit up to where like I have a timer and shit. I was like, you know what, we need to end this topic at a specific time. You know what I'm saying? So I got like this timer down here, but I kind of scripted some shit. So when the timer runs out, it's like gonna blow a whistle, like, nigga, the time's up. It's gonna make my lights blink, and it's gonna turn my lights back to like, all right, we cooling out because we off that topic. Because the lights is red now because we on fire, baby. We on fire. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We on fire. Let's see. Oh man, it didn't do it. Something didn't happen. Let me see. Oh, wait. No. Okay, so those timers aren't. There we go. There we go.
Coach.
There we go. You see? There we go. And that would have let me know, yo, the motherfucking time is up for that segment. But guess what? The time is up for that segment. But that's not why we stopped. We stopped because we was done. But it was just on time, and it was in enough time for me to see if that shit I coded over the past couple of days actually worked. And it did, motherfucker. But guess what? Jigga Kelly not guilty is not a true story, because R. Kelly was found motherfucking guilty of all the bullshit that nigga was doing, yo. All right, yo, let's check it out real quick. Let's check it out. This action happened in Brooklyn. The jury deliberated on Friday. After hearing from 50 witnesses throughout the trial, only 5 of whom testified for the defense. That means only 5 people said, yo, R. Kelly was cool out of the 50 people that spoke in court. So 45 of them niggas said, fuck that nigga, he ain't shit, blah, 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 all the things that they said that he did. And the jury believed those 45 people over those 5 motherfuckers. He was charged with 1 count of racketeering, encompassing 14 specific acts and 8 counts of violating the Mann Act for allegedly coercing and transporting victims across state lines. One of the predators of all the predators I've pursued, Mr. Kelly is the worst.
Oh, wow.
It's what attorney Gloria Allred, who represented many of Kelly's victims, said Monday. R. Kelly thought he could get away with this, but he didn't. I'm very proud of my clients who agreed to testify in this case. Kelly never took the stand. He has denied wrongdoing, and his lawyer said the allegations were nothing more than lie after lie after lie from disgruntled groupies. He tried to call all of these 45 people disgruntled groupies. What is a disgruntled groupie?
A person that ain't planning on going along with the show.
What is a disgruntled? What's a disgruntled groupie? How can you be a disgruntled groupie? You know? Never. You know?
What? That basically to me sounds like they mad that he wouldn't fuck them. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
but you were actually fucking them though.
Right. If you're a disgruntled groupie, it's because you didn't get the access.
And he didn't even touch on the fact that they were underage. Like, what about that part? What about that part?
And check this out, though. Outside of the courthouse, fans of Kelly gathered as the verdict was announced, playing his biggest hits loudly. Niggas was outside the courthouse bumping I Believe I Could Fly.
Listen, what? I honestly feel like the people that helped him and hid all of this needs to go to prison too. All of them. Every last one of them.
Listen, half the industry gonna be going to jail.
That's cool. We got time. Prosecute all their ass. Prosecute all of them, because if y'all knew that a 20-something-year-old man was marrying a 15-year-old girl, y'all all decide, and y'all were there. You get what I'm saying? And now you want to speak out because he's on trial. Lock them motherfuckers up too. Where the fuck were these girls' parents? Lock the
I ask you
everybody accountable.
I ask you this: Does Hov go to jail if that's the case?
Who?
Does Hov go to jail?
If he had a part in it, I'm not going to discriminate because of their name and their title.
I'm not gonna say that he was acting with N or anything, but I'm gonna say he saw something, bro.
He saw something.
I don't know about that part.
Okay, he did one song with R. Kelly, you know?
He did an album. He did an album. They did a whole album.
Right, and at that time...
And a tour. And a tour before the tour went wrong.
Right.
Maybe that's why the tour went wrong.
Maybe. You know, but I think at that point, I don't think Dame was fucking with Leah at that point. I don't think so.
I don't know. I honestly feel like I don't care what these people's titles are. I feel like a lot of them hid the information. I feel like a lot of them aided in helping him deal with these young girls and this young man, or I don't know if there's other young men, but like I feel like they all should be held accountable for their actions. Not just we're gonna throw the key away on this nigga and thank y'all for y'all information. Fuck no. Y'all were a part of the situation too. Y'all knew she wasn't, of age to be married or to be fucking with this man. And not only her, there were so many other young women, and they throwing a book at him charging him with racketeering charges because he literally locked these women in the house and used them as sex slaves. You can't go nowhere. You can't eat. You can't sleep. Shit, none of that. And then he took them to other areas, which is why they're saying he crossed county lines and all that shit too. So like they really are going to throw the book at this man, but he deserves it. But so does all of the rest of people that help.
Yeah, I think you're correct. And B's for Jay-Z, he would have to have knowledge that some shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? Not just like I saw somebody walk across the room type of thing, which we don't know what he saw or whatever. But yeah, he was definitely doing some fucked up shit, holding people against their will, taking people across state lines, doing all types of crazy shit.
The problem is when he pissed on that, who was it that he pissed on?
I'm not sure.
There was a whole video.
Let's see.
Why y'all ain't say nothing then?
Tell her, Wayne. Tell her, Wayne.
Check it out. Khary also says Jay-Z made an album and went on tour with R. Kelly in 2004. The R. Kelly sex tape of him with teens came out in 2002. You know? And I'll be honest with y'all. I actually rocked with R. Kelly just a little bit after that whole shit, after the tape came out in 2002. He has some
after the Sparkle tape? After the Sparkle tape?
After the I actually kind of stopped.
Shower.
I think I kind of stopped listening to Kells like that after the Dave Chappelle skit, you know?
But I don't remember that. What was the Dave Chappelle skit?
Oh, he made a
pissing on.
He made a song.
You.
It was like drip, 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 drip. I'ma piss on you.
Oh, I gotta watch the Chappelle show. I gotta rewatch that because I don't remember that.
I remember that song.
Oh man, that shit was crazy, yo. Let me see.
I just think it's just so crazy. I mean, I'm not questioning the fact that he's actually going to prison, you know. I feel like there was so many times that y'all remember when he did that interview with who was it, Gail? He did that interview with Gail and she was addressing all of this a few years back. And he was crying on the interview, like, because
this is my life.
Yeah, his ex-wife was saying that, you know, he would choke her or bondage her and all this other shit. He was crying. Does that not look like a nigga? Okay, hold on. Every nigga that I've known that's cried about when they're being accused of shit like that, they motherfucking did it.
They're
okay?
wrong, right?
A nigga that's crying, he did it. A nigga that don't care, maybe he ain't do it. But the nigga that's crying and trying to get you to believe him, you ever seen a kid that lied to you? You don't believe him, they just snot nose crying like, please, mommy, I promise. They did it. They did it.
You right, Joe. Kids telling the truth don't be crying.
They did it,
kids
bro.
That be lying be telling all the lies.
Guilty as hell,
let's take a call real quick. Area code 813. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's happening? It's your boy Mark, man.
What's good? What's good, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
You hear that, Bees? You hear that, Bees?
Huh?
You hear
yeah,
that?
I hear.
You hear how about you, Mark? You hear everybody, Mark?
Yeah.
See, I told you I was going to fix the fucking phone lines, man. What's good with you, though, Mark? What's good with you?
Yo, man, I'm good, man. Just chilling. I'm watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to chime in on the topic and shit.
Gotcha. What you want to talk about? What's topic? I'm over here. I had too much to drink, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
What you think about this R. Kelly shit? You
what?
You still be driving around listening to R. Kelly, trying to seduce women with some R. Kelly playing in the background, talking about A Booby this bumper grind?
Yo, Khary.
Yo. No, you know what's so funny, bro, is my favorite R. Kelly songs ain't even the ones that was like, you know what I'm saying, on the radio and shit. It's like the ones that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, people, the album cuts that people ain't really fuck with like that.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody fuck with all of R. Kelly shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it like, yo, what up, Wayne? Yo, I look at it like, I separate the music from the artist. You know what I mean? From the you know what I'm saying? I separate the music from the person.
You see that? Everybody says that. Well, not everybody. A lot of people say they separate the music from the artist. And that's the problem with Kells for me. He writes his music. He produces a lot of his shit. He writes pretty much all his shit. He writes for other people. He's writing about his feelings, his thoughts, what he wants to do. That's why it's hard for me to separate the artist from the music.
The shit the wild shit he was doing, he wasn't bumping to that shit.
He was the Pied Piper.
But at the same
he didn't make
time,
no songs about pissing on nobody.
Yeah,
yo. He
like,
ain't making not a piss
that's
song.
What I'm saying.
A lot of people glorify
lock that girl up in the closet and you know what I'm saying, tell her she can't go to the bathroom. Like,
yeah,
you know
a lot of people.
That wasn't beauty, so I can separate that.
A lot of people still like they kind of tied to him because, you know, they played I Believe I Can Fly or The World's Greatest at young kids' graduations. Step in the Name of Love. You see what I'm saying? Like, not all of his music was about
happy people.
Yeah, happy people. Everything wasn't about messing with young people. And then even you saying that he wrote for a lot of people. Are we finna go through everybody's catalog, pick out the songs that he wrote and be like, fuck this shit, throw it in the trash?
No,
you get what I'm saying?
I don't care what nobody says.
Check it out.
I still want to do the love slide.
Check it out.
Now,
in those instances, that's where I can separate the artist from the music. Because somebody else is singing it and they're singing it how they feel it, not how he felt it when he wrote it.
But
they're reading the words how they feel it. That's why I can separate the artist from the music in that instance. For R. Kelly that wrote shit and singing him shit for himself, yeah.
But then
seems like You're Ready sounds totally different to me now.
But see, at the same time, when you listening to the songs that you can tell, you have to question if he wrote about a young girl, if he was mistreating this girl, cool, by all means. If that make you feel uncomfortable, don't listen to it. But the shit that like Chocolate Factory.
Like, my favorite song is When a Woman's Fed Up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know he ain't talking about no damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know specifically what he's talking about in that song.
He can't be talking about no 16-year-old girl and a woman's fed up. I feel you, Mark.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
How she knows she fed up? How she knows she fed up?
Because maybe she's 18 now.
See, that's speculation. That's speculation. Listen, I'm gonna listen.
Hey, bigger than that though. Don't y'all remember the niggas that used to pop up at your high school and used to pull the girls?
Yeah, and I always thought them niggas was nasty, nigga.
We thought the niggas was nasty, and we thought, like, when we first heard about R. Kelly, that's what we thought they was talking about. We didn't think they was talking about this nigga had, like, sex slaves and shit. So, to me, it changed it. Like, we didn't ever condone this shit, but of course, we knew the older niggas, the 20-year-old niggas that was hanging out at the high school.
Right, and guess what?
Know what I'm saying?
And guess what? He was the 30-year-old nigga hanging out McDonald's right down the block from the high school.
Who said Bill Cosby?
That's what I was saying, Kai.
But I remember girls in high school that I used to try to holler at that had boyfriends that was in their 30s.
Yo, I remember girls in my junior high school in 6th grade telling me,
I'm with you, Kai.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying, Kai. That's what I've been saying this whole time, bro.
Right now, but exactly. That's why I can separate Bill Cosby character on the Cosby Show from him in real life, because Bill Cosby wasn't writing the shows. You know, he might have been.
Bill Cosby was heavily influenced in.
A lot of times R. Kelly might have been writing about some other experience. Like, well, I don't feel like R. Kelly was writing from his own experience every time he wrote a song.
Yeah,
I think the majority of the time he was.
You think all of these rappers and singers, you think that this is really their real life, or you don't, or do you think that they're actually, this is just them? What do they call it? Alter ego type thing.
Check it out. I don't think all of them are.
I just listened to TP2 yesterday. Shit, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yo, and
don't sound the same. I can't do it.
Don't think that I'm taking up for him at all.
Sound the same to me.
For me, honestly, it's like we grew up on his music, and I'm not defending him or what he did, but we grew up on his music. You know what I'm saying? Certain music make you feel good. I know how Step in the Name of Love make me feel. But at the same time,
Bill
it's like
was a gynecologist in the Cosby
Bro,
show.
he was. That's terrible. But I really feel like if you have to question it, if it make you feel a way personally, if you have to question it, don't listen to it. That's how I feel.
Right, and that's why I don't listen to it. You know?
Cool.
The reason why ain't got nothing to do. Like, I don't even like that DJ number song. That shit is trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bumping Ground is all right, but that shit, they played the fuck out of that shit. So I don't really listen. I don't go back to shit like that.
Yeah, this just sounds crazy to me now.
I know it sounds crazy too. It sounds crazy to Khary.
Are the ones that are the nasty,
Yeah, even age ain't nothing but a number. It's crazy to me.
It's one song. It's one song that really fucks with Khary though, and I already know what it is.
What song?
Feeling on your booties.
The majority of his songs now that I have issues with, because it just plays differently to me, you know?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of people feel that way.
You know? But the Bill Cosby shit, I could still watch the Cosby Show, because he might have given people directions saying, hey, make the character like this, make this. But other people wrote their ideas on what they wanted the show to do and how the story went. It wasn't his dialogue that was going out that he was reading. He was reading other people's dialogue that they told him to say as this character. You know, that's why I can say it now.
Seriously, you don't have no R. Kelly in your Serato?
Nah, I don't have no R. Kelly. I've taken that shit out my shit.
Listen, I got a couple albums.
You know when he listen to R. Kelly, y'all?
All these people.
I listen to R. Kelly.
You know what I listen to R. Kelly?
Listen to R. Kelly when I'm bumping it.
But she wants to play that shit, and I'd be so tempted to just motherfucker throw on some real ghetto gangster shit.
Yo, when I'm walking,
I'd be tempted to throw on NWA Automobile. I'm like, since you want to listen to some flagrant shit, let's listen to some flagrant
shit. Now when I'm in the kitchen cooking,
we got two people talking right now.
When I'm in the kitchen cooking, it's a vibe. So I'm playing Step in the Name of Love, Happy People, you know what I'm saying, while I'm cooking and shit. That's when he listened to R. Kelly.
Yeah, so if she want to show off and cook, I'm like, you know what? Let me let her play what she wants to play because she might get mad or poison me because I turned off Step in the Name of Love.
Poison you? I can't stand you.
Because I turned off Step in the Name of Love for some motherfucking nice and smooth hip hop junkies, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Somebody said something today where they were like, you know what? People act like they can't make babies to other music, which is true. Yeah, it's true too. True. You're right. There's so many other artists out there. We could just listen to.
There's so many options.
And he's not the only person. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to deliberately go and listen to R. Kelly every day. It's just like, if a song come on like that, I'm not going to turn that song. Now, maybe I'm going to turn some of them other songs that make me feel uncomfortable. Like, you know, I'm going to turn some of them up. Even Trapped in the Closet. Although it was not about none of these situations.
Hey, yo, Trapped in the Closet? Hold up. Now, Trapped in the Closet. Wait.
Khary said,
Trapped in the Closet?
Khary said, yo, did y'all watch all 137 episodes of In the Closet?
And knew every word.
It was too much after the third episode. It did get a little too fucking far.
Even though that wasn't about
Trapped in the Closet?
Yeah.
Trapped in the Closet? I think that was some real little girl shit. I think there's a couple of little girls who knew they couldn't just leave their mama crib or their daddy crib like that. I don't care if R. Kelly paying for all this shit. My dad, when he finished, he kicking some ass. He gonna kill R. Kelly. Because I've been one of those, I'm gonna kill R. Kelly fathers. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All them bodyguards and all that shit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But nigga, music, I don't look at it like, yo, he's talking about a little girl. He just made good music to me, and that's how I look at it.
See, with me, it's like if my best friend all of a sudden was a serial killer, I would question a lot of the shit we've gone through. You know what I'm saying? Together. I would be like, damn, was this nigga plotting some shit this time? Damn, he killed somebody when we was near this place at some time. You know what I mean? So, and I see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would question a lot of shit of their past that I might have been around, you know? And now all of this music I've listened to from R. Kelly over the years, after I hear what he's actually been doing, I question all his shit, you know? And I'd be like, damn, what the fuck was he thinking when he did this? Damn, what the fuck was he thinking when he did that? Damn, what the fuck was he thinking when he did that? You know, like I don't remember the last time I listened to the album Chocolate Factory because now I'm not sure what the inspiration for the title Chocolate Factory really meant.
But you know what? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this too.
How old was she?
Now, let me ask you this. It's like, okay, so two things. One, it makes you question everything, but some of that shit don't need to be questioned. And two, right, I saw today online one of my friends saying like, oh, if y'all still listening to R. Kelly, I'm gonna delete you, block yourself, etc., etc.
So delete me, motherfucker.
Right. I don't think it's that deep. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some things are delete me worthy. You know what I'm saying? Some things like, oh, I don't think black people deserve to live. I don't think black people should have rights. Okay, delete me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like something like this, right? Something that questions our morals. Yeah. Something like this questions our morals too, but it's more so of like,
true.
You know, you can't just be cutting people off. Like, everything ain't that deep. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, you not gonna listen to his music. I'm gonna listen to only what makes me feel comfortable. But I ain't finna cut you off because you don't want to listen to him no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. I'm sorry. I just threw that out there because that was something that I was talking about earlier today, too.
Oh, no problem at all.
Listen.
This man said he questioning Chocolate Factory.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be. It's supposed
I'm
to be a
not gonna
vibe.
stop.
It's supposed to be something you chill to. It ain't supposed to be something you think about every little thing in music. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something.
He got so
You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me that I can't listen to Gotham City.
Man.
The remix and the original. You're not going to tell me. I don't care what you call it. I was cleaning the lobby at work the other day. Do you know what I was playing in the lobby? Gotham fucking City.
Now I will admit there are some R. Kelly songs that can play that I won't necessarily say, oh, was he thinking about some little child during it right while he wrote this song? There's some songs I'll say, you know what? Oh, he wrote this song about his mom, or he wrote this song about this, or this song about that. There are some songs like that, but
you can't turn your back on I Wish. You can't turn your back on I Wish.
I wish that nigga never did that dumb shit.
Fact.
How about that?
Fact.
Right.
I wish he never would have touched children. You know,
protect your kids.
I wish. Maybe. Okay, now Pimp, there we go right there. What if that was a motherfucking euphemism for R. Kelly? You know? What if that I wish was him crying out like, I wish I wasn't like this?
Yo,
nigga?
listen, if you gonna question shit, right? If you gonna question shit, the song was not about that. So it just sounds like
he was rolling through the hood.
Right,
he just stopped by to say what's up.
It's a
and
fact.
saw a little child.
No,
He said,
okay.
Mama, let you know your baby boy ain't doing so tough.
Bro, it's a difference.
Saw a little kid.
It's a difference between watching like the songs that remind you of that type of shit. You know, right. It's a difference between that shit that reminds you like, damn, was he could have been talking about a kid, but just questioning everything. It's just paranoia. It's weird. Like some of that shit wasn't about young girls. Some of that shit you reaching is what you doing, Khary. Reaching.
What he said? He said, I ain't got no money and I ain't got no car. Wait. He said, I ain't got no money.
Not wait.
And I got no clothes on my back.
Mm-hmm.
I barely got some shoes. And I barely got a used Cadillac. He wasn't talking about no damn child.
That wasn't sexual.
Let me ask this question.
Ask it.
How many of them kids that was singing the hook on I Wish, was he scoping out like, in 2 years when you 14?
You reaching.
You reaching.
Very much so reaching.
You know? But you know what?
You just creating a narrative in your head. You reaching.
Right. Check it out. But I personally shouldn't be listening to a person's music that's gonna make me make me feel like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't feeling like you. Everybody's not feeling like you. That's how you feel.
That's how.
You don't listen to them, and if you want to close your ears when I'm listening to "Step in the Name of Love" while I'm frying some chicken, be my guest.
I'll be in here angry, like this is gonna be some good ass.
I'll be in the kitchen, step in the name of love.
Yo, listen, I'll be out there like this. We ride.
This is not a funny situation at all. I did not mean to turn
just like that.
Let's get ready to move on, though. Hey, yo, Mark, I forgot you was still online, bro. I appreciate you calling, bro.
Yes, thanks for calling in, Mark.
Yeah, bet.
All right, yo.
Bye.
Oh,
right,
shit.
later.
This nigga Rock over here said, do I listen to Lil Nas X? Take another call, area code 904. Area code 904, what's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from? You live with Khary's crib.
Hey, this is Samaria.
Hey,
Samaria.
Hey, Samaria.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
We doing good. We doing
all right.
good.
Okay, are we still talking about the R. Kelly thing?
Yeah, I haven't changed the title yet.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
We ain't changed the title. Go get your little
What you feeling about R. Kelly's?
You step in the name of love right now, okay?
Y'all get on my nerves.
No, because I was watching it on my TV, so I guess it's a little behind. But anyways, because I was talking about how the songs and like what the meanings could be behind them. I remember because I had watched the whole Exposing R. Kelly documentary, and then they remember that song "You Are Not Alone" by Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Girl, they told the story behind that damn song.
I saw you said that.
They said R. Kelly wrote that song, and he wrote it about he got this 16-year-old girl pregnant, and then he went on tour and made her get an abortion, and he wrote that song to her "Oh, you are not alone."
Oh, wow.
And when you think about stuff like that, it is so creepy.
Yeah.
Damn, he wrote that for Mike Jack?
Yeah, he gonna give it to Michael. Bitch,
mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Which okay.
That's creepy.
Part of the reason. part of the reason I look into like the way he thought about writing shit is because I write songs and write shit and write poetry, and I write it from the way I feel and about shit that's going on with me during the time of my life that I'm in at that point. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things for me is very personal, and I feel some of the best songwriters out there are very personal with their shit, and I think that's what makes them great songwriters is because they're very personal. You know, now if he wasn't a dope ass songwriter, I might think a lot of his shit might not be related.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, the girl who wrote about was talking about it on the documentary, and ever since I knew that, it was just like, nah.
Damn, babe. See, I didn't watch that documentary. I didn't watch it.
Wait, he said, "What happened, caller?"
She said what?
Yeah, that was a crazy story.
No, Wayne said, "What happened, caller?"
Yeah, that was a wild story.
That's crazy. I didn't watch any of that just because I don't know. You know, sometimes just like that type of stuff makes me feel kind of how like watching those like Netflix documentaries and movies about black men being killed, or like that one with the kids that went to prison, that Trump sent to jail. What was it? The 5?
You talking about the Central Park 5?
I don't like watching shit like that. Just like I don't like watching slave movies. You know what I'm saying? Like some of that stuff I just rather not look into, but I do hope that the people get justice.
Right.
But it's just like that R. Kelly shit, like imagine I have a daughter. So the same way, Khary, how you like, oh, I imagine him writing this from your experience. When I see that type of shit, I think of my baby. Like, you know, not like in a way. Of course, I would never let my baby go with no grown ass man. I don't care if she got a record deal or not. You know, we all there. But like, it's just, you know, it's sick. It's just sick. It's very sick. I'm actually glad that he was charged and found guilty though, for real. Nobody expected him. I don't feel like anybody expected him to get the charges that he got. But when you think about it, it makes sense.
Time out. I'm going to tell you like this. I knew he was getting this type of time when they said that his balance was negative. His net worth was negative.
2 million.
I said, this nigga's going
negative 2 million.
He going to jail. Yeah. They going to listen. They going to make a example out of one of these last coming out of Cabrini Green generation motherfucker. They gonna make an example out you, bro.
He gonna be the new booty warrior, huh?
And you know what?
Booty Tang.
He still got about 2-3 more cases.
Yeah, they ain't done with his ass.
My thing is this. So what states are charging him? Like, is Chicago charging him?
Yep.
Is it just New York charging him?
Multiple states.
Is LA going to charge him?
Oh, damn.
Multiple states.
So he on trial in one state. He going to go on trial in like all the states that he's having the girls in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he got about 4 or 5 more trials.
Oh, he done. He might as well just be like, you know what, y'all? I'm sorry. I'm guilty.
And guess what?
It's been real.
He's going to have a public defender for those other cases. He's negative 2 million. Ain't nobody picking up his shit.
What's crazy is that, you know, like, because this case, he's already up to 115 years. At that point, you dead. Just go ahead and I'm guilty to the rest of them, because we already know you fucking guilty.
He the type of nigga that they gonna say, so how much time you got? This nigga gonna just be like, ever.
Fact. This nigga, he can't even look. He can't even
put the faux. No, he can't even put the faux on it. Like, faux ever. It's just like, yo, how much you got ever?
This nigga can't even come back in another lifetime. He's still in prison.
Facts.
That shit crazy.
And I'm wondering, like, if he finished his sentence in one state, do he have to move to a new state to finish the other?
Say it again.
Yo, that's how, you know the sad thing is? If he
finished his sentence in one state, do we have to finish this, like, move to a new state prison for the next sentence?
Oh,
like,
damn.
No, his best bet.
It depends.
His best bet, what it is right now, if he should be trying to work on, he should try to work on for all these to be federal charges. Reason I say that, so then they can run it concurrent all together. You know what I'm saying? No, they can just run it all together instead of because all they're gonna do, nigga, you gonna die. They're gonna have to move your body to another fucking shit.
So like,
if he gets, your body was dead.
If he gets,
no, that's how this fucking state works, yo.
So like, if he gets 30 years, if he gets 30 years in New York, right, and then gets 45 years in Chicago, they could potentially run concurrent. You know, if they run concurrent, they'll both be, while he's doing his time in New York, that'll also be his time in Chicago. But once his 30 years is up in New York, he's going to be shipped to Chicago to serve out the rest of his 15 years if he had 45 there, hypothetically. Now, if he had 55 years in another state, when he finishes that time that he has in Chicago, he's going to have to be moved to another motherfucking state to finish out his time there. So this nigga can travel all over potentially.
Nah, this nigga's going to several jails. Ain't no 2 jails. His body is going to go to several jails because the state also has to even though he dies, the state has to I forgot what the state is, but it has to do something with
they bury
the fact that you
in a car.
They'll bury him, but it's like some shit like his body has to go to each state or some shit like that. Like they have to at least fingerprint the nigga. Like it's some wild shit. Like
honestly, he ain't even got to worry about that. This one case, he got 115 years. That man dying in prison. He ain't got to worry about moving no other. He done already.
That nigga gonna look like Martin. That's crazy. In life.
Yeah.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Fly. You know, Samaria could sing that shit way better than me. I'm tripping trying to sing while she's on the phone. I'm tripping trying to sing while you on the phone, girl. You know?
Express yourself.
Hey, Samaria, do you watch?
Express yourself.
Do you watch Raising Kanan?
Raising who?
Raising Kanan. Oh, you don't watch this show, do you?
No, what is it about?
It's the follow-up of Power. No, it's the prequel of Power.
I've never even seen Power.
Oh, you haven't watched Power. Oh man.
No.
See, she in my boat. She in my boat.
Bees boat. You in the bees boat. We was gonna run through Power real quick, you know.
Y'all gotta catch up.
I'm gonna take a shot real quick.
You gotta catch
Samaria,
up, babe.
I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you calling. Yo, Samaria's a dope artist out here. She's singing. Tati actually did an interview with Samaria. Y'all can actually see it on the YouTube channel too.
You can. I just love you.
She was at Loud on 7th.
I love you too, boo. But yeah, y'all gotta have me on the show because I really enjoy y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love to be on the channel.
Thank you.
Anytime.
We definitely got a link. I'd love to have you on the show one evening and let you sing. You know what I'm saying? Let you show the people your skills and shit. Can I tell you what? When you sung during Tati's interview, yo, the chat was like, yo, she's killing that shit, yo. And
she said, I just want to talk.
Oh, but yeah, you could definitely join the show and join in on all our topics and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see you.
You know?
But yeah, but it's for real, y'all. I'm gonna stay in the chat.
All right, you be good.
Bye, babe. Be safe.
Bye, love.
All right. You be good.
Yeah, we could do a duet.
Man,
that was Samaria. Yo, I'm glad you called in. Yo, I appreciate it. Yo, by the way, if y'all watching, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe if you're not already following, and subscribe to us and things like that. It definitely helps us out. But yo, Wayne just said it down below. Kanan mother is a beast. If you haven't been watching this Kanan shit, Raising Kanan beat, did you watch Power Beast? Or you behind on all this shit? You ain't watched none of it.
You said he didn't watch.
Yeah, he did say that.
Nah, I ain't watched. You know, I'm a web series guy, man.
Web series, all right. Well, you need to get yourself a free Stars subscription and watch that shit on the web.
Yo, I have awesome game.
Oh, you should watch it on demand, yo. It's a dope ass show. All right, Raising Kanan. This week was the season finale of Raising Kanan. They went through a whole lot of shit. You know, Kanan then shot a cop. He feel like he bodied the nigga, but he didn't really body the nigga. You know, not yet at least. What's that?
He definitely lied about that.
Yeah, he did lie about that.
She was like, you shot him twice or 3 times. Mama said
he was like, huh?
2 body shots and 1 where the nigga used to think.
Right.
This nigga ain't do none of that. He was like, I think I did, but you ain't got to worry about whole time that nigga living.
Right. All right. For those that haven't seen Kanan but have watched Power, Kanan is pretty much this Raising Kanan shit is a prequel to the Kanan character that was in Power, which was 50 Cent. So this is 50 Cent character from Power when he was younger, 15 years old. You know?
What?
Thank you, Rocky.
You know, Cheryl Merrill said Cop was his father. You know?
And he was his dad. You know what? Let me say this. Everything that Kanan has done, like all of the issues on this show has been Kanan's fault. Have y'all realized that?
This last thing was Kanan's fault?
No, the beginning.
Okay.
The beginning of the show, all of this shit started because he shot Homeboy.
Well,
that was his fault.
All of it started because his mama told him, don't you run back to this house after getting your ass whooped. Put the shit in the sock, go whoop that nigga's ass, and don't come back here without whooping his ass.
But she didn't say kill him. And he didn't even kill him for that reason. He killed him because he liked his girlfriend. And he went and did the shit in broad daylight, which started a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Then the nigga went and cooked crack.
Got his homeboy killed.
This nigga went and cooked crack the wrong way, was killing all the basers. That started a problem, right?
Killed his cousin's girlfriend.
Yeah. Now here we go.
Inadvertently, the girlfriend actually went into the book bag. You know what I'm saying? Kanan just said, you told his cousin, hold this. I forget exactly what happened, but he was like, hold this for me real quick. She put it in her book bag. Then she went to go see
because the cop pulled up.
Right. Then she went to go see her girlfriend. Her girlfriend went in her book bag, saw crack. You know what I'm saying? And said, ooh,
crack.
I'm going to take this and try it later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then she smoked crack before she was supposed to go to like some big event.
You know why she ended up smoking crack?
Because she was a crackhead.
No, she ended up smoking crack because when she was that... She ended up smoking crack because she went to, you remember where Jukebox and the light-skinned kid was performing on the stage. Mm-hmm. And Homeboy, one of the dudes that was trying to grab her, that was like, yo, Ma, let me talk to you. Mm-hmm. And the brother's girlfriend was like, get off of her, you know? Mm-hmm. When she was there, when dude rolled up a blunt, they were like, smoke it. Don't. He rolled crack in the blunt.
So she thought it was cool. She rolled crack in it.
He rolled the blunt up. It was some crack in the blunt.
Okay. And now I guess I'll shoot her some bail. At this point in time, niggas knew crack was crazy. They didn't maybe realize how crazy crack was, because I tell you what, I don't see a whole lot of new crackheads nowadays because niggas know how crazy crack was. I don't see a lot of new crackheads, you know what I'm saying? Like in the abundance. There might be new crackheads, not in the abundance. I don't think niggas can really make a living on one corner by myself selling crack.
You keep saying that, and niggas ain't selling crack on the corner no more. It's different 2021. There's some crackheads out here now, and some new ones.
I believe there's some crackheads.
Crackheads they don't care how crack affects their body. They're just addicted to it.
I don't believe nobody is going out thinking they're gonna get rich selling crack.
I don't think they think they're gonna get rich though.
Yo, listen. I'm amazed that there's still crack in the streets.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't think that they think they're gonna get rich off of it, because a nigga that's selling crack ain't the only shit that he's selling. He probably sell pills, weed, cocaine, all types of shit. These motherfuckers just want some crack. Right. So I don't think that he's going out with
he's a drug dealer.
Yeah, he's not going out with the intentions of like, oh, I'm just selling crack, I'm finna be a billion millionaire. No, he's selling other shit. These crackheads just want some crack.
Right. No, well, I think
that ain't funny, y'all.
Well, I think I said in one stream there was this dude that I knew that like took mad drugs, but there are some people that will just take any drug that they can get their hands on, you know? So I think people like that are the people that smoking crack. They're like, you know what? Today I got $20. Oh, give me that drug. Oh, today I only got $5. Give me that drug. You know?
You know what? I don't even know. So me, I'm scared of drugs. Like I'll smoke some weed, but all the extra y'all be doing, like I can't. I got homegirls. Like I saw one of my homegirls smoking some ecstasy the other day. Not smoking. She was popped a pill, ecstasy the other day.
Oh, she popped the yapper?
And I'm like, just to have fun. Like for me, anything other than weed is some hardcore shit. Right. Now I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna give you a pass because I just don't do it. But shit like psychedelic, not psychedelics, but mushrooms. I don't judge people that do mushrooms because those are different. You know, for me, those are natural. I've never done a mushroom, but I'm a mushroom. I've never done a shroom, but I'm not judging people that do. But shit like X and acid and, you know, all cocaine. I had another person I know that tried cocaine. Like all of this shit, that's some hardcore shit. I don't know why y'all
I tried to sniff cocaine once.
I'll tell you what. I dated a girl one time.
And my nose started bleeding. I was done.
I dated a girl one time that like used coke and wasn't like didn't have a problem using it around me and stuff like that. And I didn't date her very long, you know. But I didn't really find it attractive. I was like, yeah, I don't like this. You know what I mean? I'm good. You know.
You've ever seen somebody just? I've been out. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, my birthday last year in Ybor, some people walk up to us and they're like, "Oh my God, you're so gorgeous," whatever. Me and my homegirl, and we're like, "Thank you." So she's still just talking to us. It's her and two other dudes still just talking to us, and we're going to the car. They're walking to the car, and we're talking. She's asking us something, and she just takes out. She's like, "Cover me." And I'm just looking at her because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Cover me, right? She takes the shit and just put it, you know? I was like, "Do you want some?" I'm like, "No, bitch." What? And you know what? Being in clubs and shit in the bathroom, that's where you see girls doing coke and shit. Like, yo, that shit, you look like a crackhead to me right now. Like, I'm tempted to record you and put this shit on social media right now. Like, this bitch is really doing crack in front of me.
I tell you what, I smoke weed, but that's about it, really. Well, really, that's about it, other than alcohol.
Really?
Other than alcohol. But yeah, I don't try anything else. But kind of like, you know what? I might like that shit, you know? I might like that shit. I remember...
Liking it means addicted.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I like pussy. And I tell you what. You know, but let me you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, if I try anything anywhere as good as pussy, I'm going to want it a lot, you know? And I look at drugs like, if it's as good as pussy, I might want it all the time. So I don't try drugs because I might like it and I don't want to know that I like it. You know,
not comparing drugs to pussy. Okay.
No.
I get what you mean. But it was just a comparison. There were so many other things. You're also listen, a lot of y'all are also addicted to nicotine. You're also addicted to fucking Black and Mild.
Instead of pussy, let's say lasagna. If it was lasagna, I'd be like, "Ooh, I can eat this all week long." You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Okay, Garfield.
Right. Okay.
Exactly. Okay. When I go to New York, one of the things my mom always makes, you guessed it, lasagna. That's what my mom makes all the time whenever I come to New York. She's like, "Cause I know Khary loves some lasagna." You know. So now if Coke compares to lasagna, oh my fucking God.
And let me tell y'all what y'all gotta stop doing this shit too, right?
I mean Coke. I never tried Coke.
So I saw an article the other day where they were saying that they busted a man and a woman, I think it was in LA, for like 300-400 pounds of like, what is it? Fentanyl. Mm-hmm. And Coke. Like they were mixing it in the drugs. This is why y'all gotta stop doing this shit, because y'all gonna lose y'all life. You don't know what they putting in this stuff.
Yeah, that's why I be looking at my weed now, like showing this motherfucker. Cause I saw a picture of the amount of fentanyl that can kill you, and I'm like, how are people using fentanyl? Because I would definitely OD.
That shit is mixed into their drugs.
That looks like too little to do anything. So I would have probably OD'd the first time. I'm like, nigga said this is all I should take, this much? I gotta look at that shit like this.
But are people really using fentanyl, or is it just mixed into their drugs.
I don't know.
I don't think that they're actually. I don't think fentanyl is actually.
You need the two. You need the two to mix together. You got to mix it with coke.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't think that's actually a drug where they're like, oh, let me do this, and then they're overdosing. I think it's a little bit that's been in their whatever they smoking, snorting. I don't know.
Let me tell you the problem. If I was a drug dealer, I'm talking about if I was a drug dealer, right? If I got my hand on a bunch of all of these different type of drugs, that if I can combine to make a better drug, I might try. As smart as I think I am, I'll probably fuck up. Exactly.
Okay.
I'll probably fuck up like Kanan, and I'll probably kill some niggas with my shit. You know? So
that's terrible.
I'm just saying, and that's the problem.
And Tree ain't always safe.
You're right. That's why I be looking at my shit carefully. Like,
Tree is not always safe, because that too. Where did it come from? How did they grow it? What they doing with it?
You're right.
A lot of this weed is way stronger and give you a way different. That's why I kind of stopped smoking too.
Well,
that shit don't even make me feel the same. You know, even the weed that you getting from you getting from your plug and the weed that you getting from the dispensary.
Check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Two different things. That dispensary shit is a little dangerous.
But y'all, okay, so my thing is, y'all say I hear a lot of people saying that the dispensary weed is dangerous. How the fuck you know the weed you getting from your plug ain't dangerous?
Because
how you know where that's coming from?
I look at it like washing your chicken.
You ass don't even wash chicken.
Exactly. Because the heat right here is going to kill the germs.
No, that's not how that works. And then too, like some of those drugs you can't even see when it's mixed in. It's not something that you can see.
Right. That's why I like.
Or the pesticides that they spraying on the shit sometimes too.
And that's why it was a callback, because I felt like the heat, if it was going to kill me, the heat would kill it first. I'm just fucking around.
But nah, a lot of that shit just ain't safe no more. Unless you growing it yourself, that's to be the only way that you know that's 100% safe.
Nigga, I'm tired. I ain't on no damn fit no.
So let's wrap. But what we thought about this finale of Raising Kanan? Did we think it was a good finale?
I want to know.
You want to know what?
So at the end of the episode, he said, you know, you can't trust anybody, not even your moms. So I'm wondering if he said this shit because she set him up to kill his dad, the police nigga who he doesn't know is his dad yet. Or is he saying this because there's more to come in season 2 where she got him doing some grimy shit, or she did some grimy shit to him? I want to know what he meant by that.
I think that means, in my opinion, I think he's saying that because that's the point in his life when he realized, damn, my mom is making me do some fucked up shit and she don't love me like she thinks she loves me.
Or you think he realized that later on he found out that was his dad and his mom knew and she made him shoot. She told him to go and kill him.
Right. And I think that's part of what's going on too. You know, I think that's part of what's going on because he's talking as an adult. He's talking as an adult, and he's like, "Yo, my mom knowingly made me try to kill my dad."
Yeah, and then too, she said that. So he said they think that his dad is some big time drug dealer. But when her and the cop was talking, he was like, nah, that nigga, he can't be the dad. Yeah. I heard he used to mess with niggas. And she was like, and nobody knew that, which is why he was an easy target to put the kid on. And even dude knew that he wasn't Kanan's dad. So it's like, yo, that's grimy.
Yeah, she pretty much insinuated that, that can't be his dad because he's gay. You know, and I was pretty much his cover.
That's exactly what she said, actually.
Because this took place, this was like in the 80s, 90s, where being openly gay wasn't as accepted as it is now, you know?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a different time frame. So that's why and that's what she kind of insinuated too. And Sean says, damn, Kanan killed his father and his son. Well, he didn't kill his father yet.
But he did kill his son.
He did kill his son. He did kill his son. He did kill his son. We do know that. But we do know he also tried to kill his dad so far. We know he tried to kill his dad. We'll see in season 2 of this shit. We'll see in season 2. Because at the end of the episode, he did open his eyes and the police did ask him, yo, who the fuck shot you?
And that's where they left it. I'm like, fuck,
and he was like, you know what? He was thinking, he was like, damn, that's my son. That's what he's thinking. That's my son. If I do say he shot me, 1, I'm turning in my son. But 2, which I think is actually his number 1 priority is, if I turn in my son, right, how am I going to get this motherfucking transplant that I need so badly?
Oh, that's true. Now, I'm worried. I feel like they're going to find his blood.
And Samaria over here in the chat says, yo, this show sounds ridiculous.
It's crazy, but I feel like they're going to find his blood at the scene of the crime. Because you remember when he shot the police, right? When he shot the police. When he shot the police, he ran off and fell, scraped his hands up, and his mom was like, cleaning it when he got back home, which means that his blood is on a sidewalk somewhere, and he the only one. His daddy got leukemia.
Right, so he needs
a blood transfer or whatever, and he has a rare blood type.
Right, he didn't know he had any family until he realized, wait, Kanan's my son.
And he needs some help. Right. This nigga tried to off you.
It's crazy.
God,
it's like, okay, you know what, Samaria? It's like the hood nigga soap opera.
Yeah, so much be happening in Power, bro.
It's like it's made for hood niggas, but everybody else watch it. Like the soap operas was made for white people, but everybody else watched it. It's like that shit. And that shit is popping on Stars. That shit is so popping. That shit is so popping that 50 got another motherfucker show that we gonna talk about real quick that Tati kind of feels a little different about. But this one is kind of about based on the life of the BMF boys.
Big Meech.
BMF, yes, exactly. Big Meech, show on another show on Stars that came on right after the finale. The first episode of BMF came on. And you watch the Bees?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so Bees can actually keep up with us with this one. Oh shit. Wait up.
Yeah.
Don't blow the air horns for Bees watching another motherfucking show with us, man. All right, let's go. BMF review. What you thought of BMF?
I watched the first episode twice.
Oh shit! I watched it twice too because I fell asleep towards the end of the first episode. So go ahead. What you thought of it, Bees?
No, I thought it was good. I mean, knowing that it's insight from Meech himself with a lot of it, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what may have drawn me to it. And then, like, just to know the story of BMF, sometimes you want to see things and see if certain things relate to certain things. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because there's certain parts of this that, I know it hasn't started and it may not even be in this season. Because I feel that there's going to be a second season. But the second season is I want to know about something. There's a couple of things in there that I want to see, that I want to know. Are they gonna,
Okay, got you. And
reveal that?
How about you, Tati?
I watched it and I ain't even gonna cap. I was a little confused. Like, I was watching and I was paying attention and I was listening. And I just feel like they kind of rushed the first episode. I feel like the second episode is probably definitely going to get into everything that they want to talk about, everything that they want to address. I feel like they really just like ran through that first episode, like from like the transitions weren't good, like the beginning of the episode, he had on that big ass jacket, right? He was dapping up the dude. I didn't even know he was in prison getting out. And then it automatically switched to them as kids. Then it randomly just switched to them as teenagers. And then even during the teenager thing, I wasn't even sure what the fuck was going on because it was just like scene. It wasn't like a clean transition. They were more so like
okay
showing and then kind of telling like the characters was kind of like,
I kind of understand where you maybe lost that with, with the transition of the scenes, but it's basically like, I'm home. I'm telling my story now. You know what I mean? And that's what that was. That's what that basically was. So then the scene jump was basically him like, yo, this is where it all began. Boom. And that's where they were jumping into it at. So that's maybe what may have thrown you off, because I'm sure that scene right there is going to be something that when it finally comes to an end, I feel like that scene is going to be a major part of it.
Yeah. So I feel like this show is supposed to tell what he wanted to tell, right? But also for people, because I don't really know much about his story. I've heard of Big Meech before, but I feel like this show should be telling us, people like me that don't really know about him, know the story. It should be telling his story. But I feel like maybe if that was the case, he should have probably like narrated or something at that time too, because I just feel like they were trying to quickly tell like kind of like, well, you don't watch Power, but I was going to say kind of like Power, like, you didn't just get Kanan's like upbringing from a child to an adult in one episode. You get what I'm saying? You got it in maybe like 2 or 3 episodes. Now he's an adult. So you can really understand where he was coming from. He literally went from a child to a teenager, and they about to transition to him being an adult. And it was just like everything randomly.
You're not going to get no episodes of him being, listen. They're probably not going to be adults until damn near the end of the season.
Well, I don't mean like an adult, like, I don't mean like an adult like 30. I mean like an adult, like right now, one of them they're still in high school. I mean like an adult like in his 20s, probably the next episode. Not like he grown and in prison and shit, but like in his like 19, 20, 20s.
Me personally, I think the current character they're in now, the age they're in now, is pretty much going to be their age throughout the series. Kind of like how Franklin's character went through the age. But I kind of agree with Tati, because when I saw them as kids, when I saw them jump into that car, I was ready for that adventure. I was ready for that story to see what happened, how these kids became drug dealers. Not to see that they jumped in the car and now 5 years, 6 years later, now they drug dealers with Beamers.
Like, do you think that maybe they did that because they didn't want to exactly say everything that happened during that time? Like, is there shit that maybe they don't want to admit to? Or, I
feel like Meech is he's at a certain status. But like I said, there was somebody that taught Meech. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sure he learned a lot of stuff as he went along the way.
Which I think is what's his name's character.
It's Wood Harris' character. Because it's always like that. Just like in The Wire, Marlo was the man. You understand what I'm saying? Marlo was the man, but he always confided into that dude in the rim shop. Even Omar. You feel me? Omar was that dude on the stick-up shit and all that, but he always went back to the blind dude that owned the bar. He never truly made moves without speaking to, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
you think that maybe like they kind of like, maybe they like killed some people that they still don't want people to know that they killed, or got into situations that they don't really want to admit to. So in them episodes, they just kind of got to skip through that shit.
No, I feel like dude may be the mentor. I'm sorry, Khary. Dude may be the mentor of who it is. He may still be major. He could be a dude that's not caught up yet. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't even kind of put that, to even arouse anything. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Well,
because
no, go ahead. Finish.
Because everybody, everybody don't get locked up for this shit.
Right. So they not trying to tell on themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They are locked up though. You know?
So I'm thinking maybe this should have been, if that's the case, maybe this should have been a show like long later. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like where we could get all the details, you know, kind of how everybody's like, okay, this happened, where they can't be responsible or they're not going to get, you know, in trouble behind a lot of that shit. It's not going to come back on them. Not like, oh, we just want a biopic about Big Meech, but we can't get all the details. Because this episode, to me, I'm a person that watch shows to see why you wrote it, what's going on, how you want the viewers to feel, you know, and the way that you're telling the story. And to me, that first episode, I was just so lost. Like, I'm watching it, but it was just transitioning just so quick, or not even transitioning. It was just moving from frame to frame, no transition. And then I'm just like, how the fuck did y'all end up, like, one moment he in school.
Right.
One moment he's at the table. The next moment he got somebody pregnant. The next moment he beating somebody ass in school. The next minute he coming back home, he getting kicked out. Now, like, it was no transition. It literally just went like that.
I will actually defend that and say that is reality for a lot of niggas in the hood at the age of 16, 17, 18. That's like some of the shit they go through. You know?
I'm not saying that they did it.
No, I'm not saying that they. I'm not trying to argue that. I'm just saying I think that was some of the shit they were trying to show you, that they're kids, but they still go through adult situations. You know. But I also look at it as we was talking about, as you was talking about. I'm thinking about it. As you're talking about it, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? They could have just started this show off with them doing that first transaction where they walk into the gym. You know, they didn't even need to show us the backstory of when they was kids and jumped in the car, you know? But perhaps they showed us that just to show us that, yo, they've been fucking with this nigga since they was kids.
Yeah, you know? But again, so for me, it's the way that they told the story. Because I just felt like it could have been better writing.
Right.
You feel me? Like, it could have just been better writing, better directing. I have no issue with what they went through. I understand.
For the director, this is her first go around too.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
For the director, I forgot what her name is, but this is her first go around.
Right,
is it?
Correct. You said it is. It was so long. Right. Which I think the thing that had Tati confused was she didn't know what type of story to expect.
No. Nope. I know exactly what kind of story to expect.
You knew what type of story to expect when you saw them kids jump in the car. You thought there was more to that part of the story.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's not what confused you.
My issue, what confused me, my issue was literally just the fact that the transitions were terrible. Right. Like, you tried to tell me, no, that's not what I'm saying, Khary. That's not the same thing. You tried to tell me maybe a 5 or 10 years, right, of this man's life in 45 minutes. And it wasn't, which I have no problem with. It was just, again, the way that they transitioned into things. It was kind of like they started something, they didn't really finish, and then they jumped to another scene, no in between that. I'm not saying I didn't know what kind of story to expect. I know he was a drug dealer and maybe more. I don't know much about the whole story. I knew kind of what to expect. But it was just literally, for me, it just felt like we trying to hurry up and get through this first episode so we can give y'all the juicy shit. You know? Like, it's like, damn, bitch, slow down, because you trying to hurry up, but you're not doing it well. You know? And the only reason I say confused is because I was watching and I was paying attention, but because of the way you fell asleep. But the way you fell asleep, but the way that everything transitioned, it was just like, damn, wait a minute. Like, they was just in the school. Now all of a sudden he's here. Now all of a sudden, you know? So it was just the way that they told the story for me. That's all. Yeah. I'm going to still watch the second episode, but it was just the way that they told it.
Got you. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I don't know yet.
So your thumb is sideways?
I'm not sure. I'm going to watch the next episode, then I'm going to give a thumbs up or down.
Tati has a thumb sideways.
I got a thumbs up the Cash Doll, bro. First off.
Oh, y'all saw Cash Doll titties? She was Tati pointed out to me that Cash Doll was the one.
Don't try to blame it on me. You started that sentence. How you started it, finish it out.
She pointed out to me that Cash Doll was the girl riding her, the dude in the show, which made me say, you know what? Let me go check that.
That's his son.
Again.
That's the only reason he watched the shit.
You heard?
That's why.
That's his son. That's what I was hearing. And then this, so his son. That's what I was gonna say too. What's his son's name?
His son. Whose son?
Big Meech. That's his son.
That's his son.
Oh, so he's playing his daddy.
Yeah.
So
he's played in some other things before. I believe that he played in All American too.
Did he?
What's his name?
Yeah.
I believe he played in All American.
Demetrius something Jr.
Got you. All right.
Demetrius Lil Meech Flannery?
Yeah.
Flannery Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what all did he play in? Because I believe that when I saw him, I heard them say that his son was going to be playing him in the show. Mm-hmm. But when I saw him, I'm like, damn, he didn't play it in something else. And I feel like it was All American.
I don't recall him in All American, but I didn't see all American.
Let me see.
So we all gave out thumbs up, thumbs to the side. We all gave a thumbs up. I gave a thumbs up. I thought it was good. I'm gonna check the second episode. I'm gonna keep people for it. I got one more show I want to talk about.
Quick. He played in Euphoria.
Okay. I got one more show I want to talk about before we move on to some other shit. Anybody watch Alice in Borderlands? Alice in Borderlands, Netflix. All right, if you watch, I spoke about Squid Games last week. If you like Squid Games, you're gonna like this shit. This shit is like some Squid Games on a level, on a sci-fi type level. It's like motherfuckers get like transported to like a real life fucking game that you gotta play for your life, and the games are wild. You know, like one game you had to you got to figure out the game. So they might tell you the rules of the game, but the rules might be something totally different. There was a game where they put motherfuckers on a bus. Motherfuckers got on a bus. They have phones that tell you, okay, distance 0, right? Distance 0. So motherfuckers ran. They ran because they only had a certain amount of time. They got like 8,000 whatever away. They heard the shit. They heard some shit rattling. Water bust through. The motherfuckers ran all the way back. Ah!
Yo.
They got back on a fucking bus miraculously. And after they fucking finally survived, they realized the fucking bus was the goal the whole time. The 0 was the distance from the motherfucking goal. So the game is a game that fucks with your mind. And if you don't fucking get it right, you motherfucking die. It's a dope ass show. I enjoy it. I'm watching it in a motherfucking dope fucking version.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you going through, Khary?
Yo, it's an entertaining show. I just wanted to try to like, I thought it was good. What the hell? And I wanted to get through that really quick.
Wayne said, Khary, what game? The title is kind of crazy, but
Alice in Borderlands. That's what it's called. It's like a real life video game.
It's a video game called Borderlands.
Yeah, I used to play that game.
I didn't know that it was a real game. It was a real game?
Yeah.
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
I used to play Borderlands. I played it on the PS4, PS3. It's kind of like a third person co-op game that you play online. So people can play from different areas, but it takes place in like a place that would be described as a Borderland.
But was the game kind of like the show?
No. That's why that's kind of what made me watch it, but not really, you know. But I only want to talk about that real quick. There was a post that Tati had sent to me and Bees in our fucking our group. We got a group chat. We be talking about shit, right? And in the group chat, Tati sent some shit that had a conversation between a dude.
Oh, what?
A conversation between a dude and his homeboy, where the dude was like, "Yo, fam, I went out."
You gotta read. No, don't summarize that. You gotta read the text because it's not gonna be as funny.
I gotta read it.
Read the text. It's not gonna be as funny.
Let me see if I can find it. In summary, what would you do if you took a girl out, right? If you took a girl out, and I'm trying to pull up my
Yo, y'all, these messages were absolutely fucking crazy. I mean, I was crying laughing.
And during that shit, she fucking links up.
Here we go.
With two niggas. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Messages. It's a dude, right? I need you to come up here. They can't just do this. He's texting his homeboy. His homeboy says, you know I'm in quarantine. I can't go anywhere. What the hell do you need me to come up there for? A ride? He says, you for real? Two niggas just came and talked up the girl I came to the party with. And she took them both upstairs, and I'm more than positive they piping her shit right now. Pipe. I need you to come up here so we can handle them both and her. His homeboy said, fuck you mean and her. he says, I just went to the room. They all went in. They beating her shit down, bro. And she probably not even thinking about me.
Not at all.
His homeboy said, he says, why would you go up there, dog? I never seen this side of you. You wanna hold her hand while they busting her shit in, bro? Just leave the party or go talk to somebody else. He says, come up here before I air this party out. His homeboy says you don't own a gun. His homeboy says you don't own a gun.
Wait up. His homeboy said what?
His homeboy said, okay, so the dude says, come up here before I air this party out. Uh-huh. His homeboy says, you don't own a gun, with a crying face. Man. So his homeboy texts and he says, bro, what did you mean when you said we got to handle her too? I'm crying. He says, women shouldn't be allowed to do that. His homeboy says, it's a done deal, bro. Just leave the party. I can't. Why? I'm her ride. Oh, nigga, she just used you for a ride. Leave the damn party. He said, I'ma just storm the room. His homeboy says, film it. He says, I need both hands free. They're naked and their guard is down. He said, how big are they? He said, big as shit, which is why I wanted you here. Your hand's still registered? ? He says, I don't box anymore. His homeboy says, sneak out of quarantine. I need you here. He said, if I get caught, I'm here for another 2 weeks, bro. Fuck you.
Oh, shit.
So the homeboy texts him. He says, I don't know what you have to prove, but nobody even knew y'all were talking. This is a L that nobody needs to know about, but you about to make it public. You're about to go. You are going to be known as the man who got jumped by two naked ass niggas. Dog, just leave the party. He says, my blood is on your hands. He texted, he said, bro, are you alive? He said, fuck you. His friend said, sorry. So what's up? You at home? He said, yeah. He said, oh, bet. All right. You didn't drive her home, did you? He said, my car is still at the party. Why? Nigga, I can't fucking see straight. They knocked my ass around. I had to take the bus. He said, don't tell me they fucking beat your ass naked. I ran up in there with no fear in my heart. And then he said, so did they keep fucking after they took you out? That was so out of line. I'm sorry. I just don't even know where to take this conversation.
Yeah.
So this nigga got beat up by two naked ass niggas because he took a girl to a party and she took them both upstairs and let them. Is that a train? Okay, so that's what I wear.
That would be a train. That would be a train.
It's two. Okay, because I've heard of two dudes. Why is two girls and one guy a threesome, but two dudes, one girl is a train? I feel like a train may be
Sexism.
more than
Sexism.
two.
Simple answer.
I feel like a train may be more than two guys. I just feel like two guys and a girl is a threesome with two guys.
It's okay. Porn categories is what defines it.
I've never seen a train. Have I?
Go Google it. Go Pornhub it or XTube it.
Maybe I'm lying. I'm gonna look at it after the show.
Just put in train. You'll see 2 or more.
That's crazy. Yo, that thread was crazy. Well, this man said, I'm about to air this bitch out. He said, you don't even have a gun.
Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the train isn't when a man and a woman is having sex and another man is having a sex with another orifice. I think a train is
what?
Another. So guys in one side, a guys in another side. That might not be a train, or maybe it might be because it might be the engine and the caboose.
What you mean sides?
I said orifices.
You said one guy on one side, another guy on the other side. What you mean sides? Like
the face and the pussy.
So she giving head while she's getting fucked.
Right. That might not be a train, but then it might, because it might be the train, the engine and the caboose on both sides, right? But my thought on train was maybe if it's because there's other people waiting to go, like they're waiting for a train, you know? They're waiting. So while one person, bam, 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 when he's done, then the other person goes, bam, 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 bam. Then when he's done, the other person goes, bam, 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 bam. Then when they go, the other person goes.
What you think, Beast?
But you know, maybe, is there a definition? I don't know. Is one a threesome versus a train, or is just both a train because there's the engine and the caboose? Both sides, you know. If it's 3 people, I'm calling it a threesome. Now, one extra, Bees, I think you on mute. Now, one extra person though, is 4 people. Mm-hmm.
If it's 3 dudes, 1 girl, that's a train to me.
Yo,
that's a train.
Yeah, I can hear you. Now, okay, what if it's can it be a reverse train? Can women run a train on a dude?
I think that would be an orgy.
That would be an orgy. So if there was 1 dude and 3 women, that's an orgy?
I think that would be an orgy.
3 dudes,
and
1 woman,
I feel like
train?
if there's like 3 dudes, 3 girls, that's an orgy. But
3 dudes,
I
1
feel
girl
like
is an orgy. That's a train.
3. Say what?
3 dudes, 1 girl.
I said 3 dudes, 3 girls. That's an orgy.
Oh, that's an orgy.
Yeah, 3 dudes, 1 girl. That's a train. 2, and if it's just 3 people, whether it's 2 guys, 2 girls,
no,
I think it's a threesome.
Two guys and a girl is a train. 3 guys and a girl, that's a gangbang.
Yo, I'm not entirely sure that you're wrong, Bees. I feel like you might be right. Considering porn, I feel like you might be right. That's crazy.
4 more, that's an orgy. Yo. Or if they're all black, that's a mandingo party.
Yo, Khary over here says you gonna hitch up all those cars.
That's so crazy.
But he said you're right though.
I think Bees may be right. Yo, that story was crazy as fuck. What you doing if you go to the party? Okay, this don't mean that you dating a girl. Right, it don't even mean that you hunched the girl. If you brought a girl to the party and she hunching, you brought a girl to the party and she take 2 niggas upstairs and she getting ran on, you know, I don't know what you want to call it.
For me,
What's
depends.
up?
It depends on how I went to the party with that girl.
You fighting the niggas or you what? What you doing?
Well, I'm not fighting on niggas because some girl decided to do something with them. But yeah, it depends on how I came to the party with her. You know, because wait, let me finish. I hung out with
Ain't
some.
Nobody interrupting you.
Basically, like he was about to say something. He said,
"Go."
But nah.
I was gonna say something.
I hung out with this. I hung out with this girl a couple of times actually. You know, I never wanted to actually holler at her. I was never trying to be with her. I was just like, you know what? She seems like cool people. So let me see if this person is cool to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was hanging out with her, now when we got to the spot, she went off, did her thing. I went off, did my thing. You know. Now, if she would have hooked up with some niggas, I wouldn't have felt no way, you know, at all.
But you were her ride. Would you have left her or would you have taken her home?
If she wasn't done doing what she was doing by the time the spot was over, I would have left her. But if she was done doing I wouldn't have left her because I was upset she was doing some shit. You know?
So if it was that situation and not she was just hollering at people, but she went and she fucked 2 dudes, not 1, 2. She went and fucked 2 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You taking her home or you leaving her?
I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna be like, yo, you fuck both them niggas. That's type of shit you be doing.
I'm taking her home. Go ahead.
Because I didn't go there with her like I'm her nigga. I went there with her like I'm her homeboy. You know, like if I went somewhere with bees and he decided to fuck two bitches, I'm gonna drive him home because I went there with that's my nigga.
That's different because you wouldn't be trying to fuck B.
Right, I wasn't trying to
fuck her. You better not be.
Right, and exactly.
He said you better not be.
Right, and exactly. I went there as her homeboy. I didn't go there.
But no, what I'm saying is,
at no point in my mind
so
did I say I would like to fuck her one day. I'll just be like, you know what? She seems like cool peoples. She seems like she knows where a lot of shit is going on.
No, Khary. No.
I was not trying to fuck her.
We're not going to change the situation.
No, I was not trying to fuck her.
You took a girl to the party because clearly this young man either wanted to be in a relationship or he wanted dibs on fucking. If you took a girl to a party that you planned on hunching at some point.
Okay.
At some point, and she went upstairs with two dudes. Are you taking her home? Are you leaving her? Don't make it until we going as friends. No.
Oh, no.
If you at some point wanted to hunch her, what you doing?
If I took her out that night with the intentions of I'm taking you out to try to get to know you to fuck you, I'm leaving you. I might get upset. I might get in my feelings.
To get to know you to fuck you? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If I'm trying to get to know somebody, if I'm trying to smash them, you know what I'm saying? If I go somewhere and then she goes and meets somebody else, I'm dipping. You know, I'm like,
okay, so you gonna leave her?
Yeah, I'm not driving her home.
What you doing, Bees?
But if I'm going there on a different level, like I went with this girl, if she was trying to do some shit, I would have took her home.
I went to the party and I had intentions of hunching. Then, I'm leaving this broad. She's left.
I'm mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I didn't have intentions of hunching, and that's just my homegirl, like my nigga, me and her probably ain't smoking no blunts together on the way home.
Right.
That's a completely different situation. That's why I said
joints in her mouth.
Right.
But I'll drop her off.
Yeah.
I'll drop her off.
Right.
That's why I said put yourself in the same situation because you going to a party and just driving there with your homegirl is a completely situation and you actually trying to fuck a girl. That's why I said put yourself in the same situation.
I don't care if it was two midgets in there that did that. I'm not running up in that room. What you call it? Listen, whore, when you come out. Listen, whore, when you come out, you gonna just know that I'm gone. You feel me? I'm just gonna be gone. I don't have that type of time. You know what it is? I'm a sexy motherfucker. You feel me? So I can
sexy to be dealing with you whores. Okay.
Whores. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go and do my thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Crying.
Listen. I tell you like this. I feel like this. My pipe game right, but my talk game ill. You feel me? So it only takes about.
I might have to use that one.
But you got a pipe game? You got a pipe game, Tati?
Huh?
Hey, yo,
I might have to use that one, Bees.
Tati said I might have to use that one. Tati got a pipe game. Oh shit!
Honda.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to. I don't have to, like if something like that was to happen, that means it wasn't meant for me to
Oh, that means she didn't
just let me know certain things. Yeah, she didn't give a damn. And guess what? I'm not involved in my feelings like that. To where I'm gonna be like, You want to know? I don't give a damn.
Strap.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Because listen, it's not like I had intentions of marrying this whore and shit like that. And then when I see some shit like that, if she goes up to the room with two dudes at a party, guess what? All marriage intentions have left my mind. They have floated away.
No more shots.
No more. You know what I'm saying? Like Jada and Styles say, when your soul just drift away. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've never. You know what? So me in a situation like this, I would never go to a party and then fuck somebody at the party. First of all, I'm not a one night stand type of person, period. Mm-hmm. That's just me in general. I ain't fucking nobody the first night I meet you. I'm not saying it's some whole shit because things happen, but that's just not me. I
had a couple of those.
Yeah,
nights.
That's just not me though. I'm not hunching nobody the first night I meet you. But at the same time too, like if I go to a party with somebody, if we getting to know each other or we just came to this party together, this not my homeboy, you know. It's somebody that we don't have to date, but this just somebody that, you know, maybe we talking or getting to know each other, whatever, planning on fucking. I'm not finna go fuck somebody upstairs and not two somebodies upstairs. You feel me?
Two somebodies.
I'm not finna fuck nobody because I feel like I came with you. Even though you not my nigga, I came with you. I can't do you like that.
This is why I said the whore.
That's why you drive your own car to the party. Shit, this man went in there to see what they was doing, saw what they was doing, and then went in there, caused a problem, got his ass beat.
Caused a problem and got his ass beat.
They kept fucking, and he couldn't even drive her home. He might as well have gave her his keys.
And we don't really even know what really happened because they could have treated him like a bitch in there too.
So you said he would have been a whore too?
He could have been a whore too. They
would have turned that shit into an orgy, huh? A gangbang.
He got caught up in some shit he wasn't even ready for. And that's why he got the black eye. He resisted.
Shit. Oh shit.
Yo, he might as well have just handed Shorty his keys. Like, I can't even see straight to drive home. Here you go. I'll talk to you in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the bus home. This nigga didn't even take an Uber. He took the bus home.
The bus.
That's what I'm saying. He lost his keys and all that.
That's crazy. Man. That was the craziest story. And then asked his homeboy with registered hands to come up to the party and said, we gonna take care of him and her.
See, and that's another thing. Listen, I'm not getting my niggas involved in no shit dealing with some fucking bitch.
Yeah, I know niggas that do some stupid shit like that.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
We grew up with a couple of niggas and we got some fucking dumb shit because of that type of shit.
I remember one of my homeboys, yo. I remember we had gotten a beef. We went to a club one night. God rest his soul, man. We went to a club one night. Right? And we was twisted, yo. We was twisted. We came out the spot. Right, me and my homeboy OG walked out the spot. My man just walked up to us. He was like, "Yo, we got beef," and then walked away. I was like, "What the fuck is going on? What he say? We got beef? What we got
what
beef?
He say?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what he say?
Excuse me, bitch.
We got beef. I'm like, yo, what? We got what? With who? Where? What? And yo, the nigga walked away. And me and OG looked at each other. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck? What?"
That mean get ready.
Yeah. And then the nigga walked away. And then we didn't know what was going on. Nothing was happening. Was happening. Also, the nigga started fighting some nigga. And then the nigga's sister started beating the nigga up. The nigga that was fighting started beating the nigga up. And the nigga was getting beat up so bad that his man tried to jump in.
By a girl?
Yeah, his older sister.
I ain't mad.
Yo, listen. Wait, Tati, hold up. This ain't your average older sister, yo.
Yo, fam, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
It's not.
Yo, no.
Yo, fam. Yo, fam. Family. For real. Yo, fam. Yo. Me and my nigga OG at this point, like we was like if there's some shit going on, we like one of the people gonna be like, yo, we got beef and holler at us for us to come and shit. We was like so impressed at her skills, yo. She was out there like, boom. Niggas was running back. Jordans was flying up, looking like cartoons and shit. Niggas was flying back. Their feet was going. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Tati,
like,
I'm gonna explain it to you like this. Have you ever seen Richard Pryor's Which Way Is Up?
No,
she probably hasn't.
Mind your business, Khary. Let me answer my own question.
There's a scene in there. There's a scene in there when Richard Pryor, he fucks his piano teacher, but he fucked her because her husband fucked his wife.
Oh, Lord.
He tried to get back at her. So she was like, oh, you trying to make me look like a fool? And listen, when I say she was in there putting the pieces on Richard Pryor,
piece of his ass
she was putting the pieces, yo.
I ain't mad at it.
Yo, fam, yo, she was fucking niggas up.
And I know y'all didn't want to get involved. Khary, get your ass beat.
First off, I was never got my ass beat. Second off, I wanted to get involved.
Look, I'm not too sure.
No. I
if
wanted to get
involved. That nigga up like that.
Check it out.
You thought?
I wanted to get involved, but I was like, yo, she is fucking these niggas up.
Exactly.
I am impressed. I was just like, yo, I am watching this shit like, yo, I don't need to do shit. You know, when my nigga told me, yo, there was beef, and then I saw some shit pop off, I was ready to do some shit, but I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Yo, she is fucking these niggas up.
And y'all got beat by a girl.
But check it out. I was watching to make sure nobody was gonna jump in and jump her. Because yo, first off, she was fucking these niggas up bad enough that niggas might have jumped her. So I made sure I had her back that niggas wasn't gonna jump her. So first off, I was watching that. But yo, the shit was crazy. Motherfuckers drove home, niggas drove back to the hood. Niggas was like, yo, niggas had beef and blah, 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 blah. Older niggas tried to come at me like, yo, even if she was fighting, y'all should have did something. Oh, shit, I got an error on my camera and shit like that. She was like, yo, even if y'all was fighting, y'all should have did something, right? And I was like, what? And I was like, yo, fam, you should have seen her fighting, yo. I was so impressed. You know, I was like, yo, I didn't know. I was just in awe. I was watching. I couldn't. Nothing I could do.
I'm not surprised. Like, I done seen my aunties and grandmas and shit beat a nigga ass before. Like, piece they ass up, and this nigga was actually trying to fight them. You know, there's a difference between a man that's letting a woman beat his ass and a man that's actually trying to box you, like fight you like a nigga, and he getting pieced the fuck up. I done seen that before.
You can kind of tell when a dude is letting a woman just
have
her way.
That wasn't one of those times.
Nah.
She's like, oh shit, what the fuck's
that
going on?
was not one of those times.
These niggas just like this shit right here.
Because you know, like when a nigga's like letting a woman kind of have her way, like he kind of like turns and let her just like her little back shots in, like okay.
No, this nigga. You ever seen a nigga try to fight? He weaving his shit, trying to, you know.
That nigga into the punch.
Still getting your ass.
Oh shit.
Still getting pieced the fuck up.
Nigga got hit talking about that one woke me up. That one woke me up.
You know what'd be funny though? Okay, I got into a fight one time, right? I punched this nigga in the face in the pizza shop and shit like that, right? And so then niggas like, nah, I gotta take that shit outside. I gotta take that shit out back. So we took it out back, right? So we squared up and shit. That nigga came up at me. That nigga swung. That nigga, yo, let me switch the screen real quick. Let me switch the screen. This nigga swung. This nigga's arm was like back here. This nigga swung. And that shit said, woo. And I just stepped back. And that nigga just like arm just went past. He couldn't stop his shit, right? And then his shit went like, blow.
Khary still tells stories like Soulja Boy.
That shit said, blow. Right? That shit said, blow. And guess what his hand hit? His hand hit the brick motherfucking wall. That shit was so hilarious to me. I just stopped fighting. I was like, nigga, did you just swing at me and hit the motherfucking wall? That nigga, yo. That nigga came to my house like 2 hours later and apologized to me with his hand in a fucking ace bandage because he fucked this shit up on the wall. I beat that nigga ass with a wall. That's what I'm saying.
Did you beat his ass or did the wall beat his ass?
He beat himself.
Don't take credit for the wall.
No. Oh, first off.
Don't take credit for the wall.
First off, he beat himself when he thought he could beat me. You know, he beat himself when he thought he could beat me. Huh? Did you think you could beat me?
Don't take credit for that. The wall did that shit by itself.
No, my I said, you want to fight me? Huh?
Yo, this nigga said I beat his ass with the wall. No, the wall beat his ass up.
No, I beat his ass with the wall. That nigga swung. I just said, that shit said, nigga said, ah! That's all you heard. That nigga just swung and said, I didn't even have to swing. And that nigga screamed. And that's a legitimate story. That's a legitimate story.
What's up?
Yeah, Tati. Why he keeps switching it to single screen? He gotta tell his
what's
story.
going on?
Now this nigga got a MySpace profile. What the fuck?
Yeah. Not a MySpace.
What's going on here, Khary? This look like an album cover. This look like an album cover from back in the day. One of these mixtape covers. This man said he beat him up with the wall. Nah, this nigga had bad aim.
He
had bad aim.
Okay, so now if Bruce Lee would have did that shit, but you would have said the nigga had bad aim, or did Bruce Lee just outsmart this nigga?
No, Bruce Lee would actually beat this nigga up. Weave it. You ain't have to weave nothing. Clearly, he just had bad aim.
You know what? You never saw this.
But Bruce Lee ain't never said that he beat a nigga up with the wall either. He never said no shit like that.
I use his aggressiveness about him, against him. I use his aggressiveness against him in this instance. You know?
So grasshopper. In order for the butterfly to turn from the caterpillar.
Khary done turned into a damn MySpace profile pic on us. Yeah. He beating niggas up with walls.
With Chinese wisdom, with Asian wisdom.
Yo, if I see any nigga fighting and he's like, I swear to God, I'm recording and putting it on World Star. Cause why are you screaming like this?
Yo, that releases tension.
It's like, they start fighting.
It helps you get your chi out. It helps
you
get
went
your
into
chi
this
out.
wanting to fight somebody and you talk about what the fuck, Khary?
Man, I have an error going on over here.
That is so funny.
Not the wall. Yeah, sure, the wall.
Was it a brick wall, a cement wall?
It was a brick wall.
It's a brick wall.
Was it a dry wall?
You're from the Bronx. It's a lot of bricks.
Okay,
a lot of bricks.
Let me ask you a question, Bees. Am I lying or embellishing my story?
Nah, you're not. I was definitely here for the fight.
The screaming part, he's not embellishing the screaming.
You know?
Nah, he's not. I was there for the fight.
Really?
He's not embellishing. Yeah.
The nigga disrespected my mama, so I had to go fight him. I had to go fuck him up. You know, no question.
No, because there was two. Hello.
Yeah, that's me.
There was 2 rounds.
No
there was
questions
2 rounds
asked.
of this fight.
Yeah, the nigga came to my house.
There was 2 rounds of this fight.
He came to my house. I had to
and
get
that
out.
yeah.
You come to my house? I said, you come to my house? Are you crazy? Coming to my house?
Yo.
You come to my... That's kind of, you know?
I'm gonna let the wall beat your ass.
Yo. Tati, all I remember is picking your boy up, bringing him back in his house. He's out there with a bat wilding.
Khary?
You don't come to my house. No, I got kung fu
Khary
mask
probably
on.
had a whole fit with it. I can imagine Khary going crazy with a bat in his hand.
Yo, nah, check it. This is what happened. They had the fight, right? Mm-hmm. So after they had the fight, we went back to Khary crib. So we all in Khary crib chilling.
Oh, wait,
we
Khary's crib.
Yeah, for real. So we in Khary room smoking and shit. Yo, and the nigga came ringing the doorbell on some reckless shit.
Like he was a fucking tough guy.
Was your mom there?
No, fortunately for him, she was not.
She was 15 minutes away.
Yeah, she was always 15 minutes away.
Always 15 minutes away. Yeah. So
never saw him popping off. She was 15 minutes away.
That's crazy.
So we in the crib, yo. So Khary like, yo, who the fuck ringing my fucking bell like this, yo? So I'm like, yo, I don't know. I was like, yo, who the fuck is that? So we all kind of like went to the door. So Khary opens up the door. He was like, nigga, you have my... Yo, Beast, this nigga came to my door.
You know no boundaries, nigga.
He was like, oh, you came to my mom's house? Where's that fucking bat at, yo? Where's that fucking bat at?
You know, it's like, yo,
the wall ain't teach your ass a lesson, bitch ass nigga. Let me get this back.
This was before the wall. This was before the wall.
Yeah.
You know? Later, he came back, knocked on my door, but he stood far back from my door with his hand bandaged. It was like, yo, I just want to apologize. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know you got your ass beat when you got to apologize.
You know, it's like a little different. Like we were all boys. Like he wasn't like directly in our clique, but he fucked with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't
want to beat him up, but I had to beat him up because you were just disrespectful, nigga. You know, it's like
it was the principle of the shit.
Right. You know, I didn't like beating people up, but I had to.
I wish I would beat.
I had to.
I wish I would get my ass
like going
beat
outside
and then apologize.
If I didn't beat people up, I couldn't go outside. Be honest with you.
I wish I would get my ass beat and then apologize.
Listen. Let me tell you like this. Like this. Right now, we in an era where I'm telling you, there's a lot of niggas outside that really could not be outside in our era.
Oh no, not at all.
Because yo, listen, that all that finger tap, you a sucker nigga, all that shit, nah, that's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna fly. Back in that era, yo, you gonna get your ass beat. Yeah, I'm gonna see you outside sooner or later.
I remember when it used to be on site. I remember that.
Yeah,
on site like every time I see you.
Listen, this generation, that's another thing. Like, yo, Khary's my man, but if Khary was a sucker, we couldn't have hung out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was like that. Like if niggas was suckers, you couldn't if you got into shit, you couldn't be with no nigga that's like, boom, you rolling with the power of the crew. Rolling with the power of the crew is bullshit.
Yeah.
And each individual in the crew having their own power is something totally fucking different. That makes your crew a whole lot fucking stronger. Nah, it make your crew a whole lot stronger
I know what you mean,
having a crew full of fucking suckers. As to a crew of niggas with heart.
Okay, all right. We did some crazy shit as kids that I look back on that we didn't even plan on doing. The shit just like happened, and like we realized we was like initiating niggas. We was like, you know what? We fuck with you. We're gonna see how much we fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we would do shit. What the fuck
is a nigga driving a motorcycle through your house?
Fam.
What is going on? Is it NASCAR in the middle of your apartment now?
Listen. Let me tell you something about these no home training motherfuckers.
What the fuck?
They driving in the hallway? What the fuck going on?
Oh man.
We got in the morning, there's some motherfucker, nigga, the summer is over. Nigga comes through in this fucking loud ass dirt bike every fucking morning. Then at night, I got this fucking NASCAR. I think he's the Italian niggas. I think it's the Italian niggas. They with all like the fucking American. Yo, listen, I think the mafia is across the street. They got like a little cappuccino spot, but yo, it don't never be nobody in there. No, it don't never be nobody in there. But it just be old Italian. Poorly walnut looking motherfuckers sitting outside the fucking shit, yo. Yo, listen, there be Vets, there be Maseratis, there be Raris. Listen, I'm in Mount Vernon. Niggas ain't got money like that.
Man,
I got a quick story. I got a quick story that goes back to what we was talking about.
Sorry.
That when you crew, you crew. You know, we did some wild shit as kids. You know, and we didn't even realize we was doing it until we actually did it and it was done. You know, like one of our homeboys, he moved to the hood. He was new to the crew. He started hanging out with us more and more. He started wondering, hey, what else is there in this neighborhood of ours that I have not yet discovered yet, my friends?
In this neighborhood of ours.
Know? And we was like, hey, friend, we can take you on an adventure, you know? So we took him to Pelham Bay Park, right? And we took him inside Pelham Bay Park. There was like 6, 7 of us and shit, right? And we took him into Pelham Bay Park, and we took him into like the trees, into the bushes, and into the craziness.
Y'all sound like y'all was about to rape this man.
Into the wildness and shit, right? And yo, this was not planned. At least I was not in on the plan, you know? And I don't think other people there was in on the plan. But at one point,
it just happened on the fly?
Yeah, it just happened on the fly, yo. One of my homeboys just stopped, turned around, pulled out the knife, and was like, "Hi, this is a good spot to kill him." You know?
The fuck?
Yo, I was like, "Oh shit." You were like, "Yeah, this is a good spot to kill him."
You'll never go out with you niggas again, cause what the fuck?
Yo,
I bet.
And niggas was like, "Yeah, this is a good spot to kill him." And I was like, "Yo, I think they're joking, but I think this is a good spot to kill him." I was like, "Oh shit, this is a wild fucking initiation." So I did not know we was gonna be doing this evening, and I think they're joking, you know? So niggas kind of carried that shit off about 2-3 minutes.
Man.
The niggas kind of carried that shit off about 2-3 minutes. The nigga was like, "Yo, why y'all want to kill me? I thought we was cool. What the fuck is going on?" And niggas was like, "Yo," I got to the point where I was like, "Yo, I'm not sure if niggas are serious or not." You know? So after about 2-3 minutes, the niggas was like, "Yo, I'm just kidding, nigga. Ha ha ha." He was like, "Yo, this is just a motherfucking nail file." I was like, "Yo, this nigga is fucking stupid." But I was like, "Yo, I was like, "Yo, my niggas is stupid as hell." We was very young. We was very, very young.
Man, we did some dumb shit.
He was like 12, 13, and it was like some shit that I was not in. I was not in on it, but the shit, looking back, it was like, that was some sick shit. But it was also kind of funny when I look back. And then we all walked home together and joked about it and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be your friend no more. I'd actually told my mom on y'all niggas.
I can't.
Like, "Mom, these niggas are weird."
Niggas just did stupid shit like that.
Not a vibe check. That was not a fucking vibe. I don't want to be a part of this vibe. Fuck y'all niggas.
I guess that was just like niggas' way of saying like, "Yo."
We was checking that nigga's temperature.
It was like, yeah. It was like, yo.
Nah, bro. Y'all done look crazy. That nigga took off and went crazy on y'all.
It's like, it's like this, yo.
And at that age, too? Like, what the fuck?
We was kind of at the phase where we was like, yo, we be doing some wild shit. So you got to be down to do some wild shit with us. If you ain't going to tell your mom about this incident, you ain't going to tell your mom about anything we do. We about to, listen, you about to have some fun, bro.
Now, where was Khary? Was Khary a part of this?
Nah, he wasn't hanging out with me at that time. He was too young to hang out with me on the streets. See, my mom only made me take him with me places. She didn't make me take him. He can go outside by himself. There would be times I would go home and my mom would be like, "Yo, we go outside to find your brother." I'd be like, "Mom, he's 7. Where the fuck he at? On his bike?" That nigga could be anywhere.
Tati, you got to remember like this. We lived in an area, our neighborhood wasn't, it wasn't like that.
It was like that after 11.
Yeah.
If you was outside after 11, some wild shit might happen.
Shit might happen, yeah.
Every now and then before 11, something might happen, but the majority of the time, shit didn't happen till after 11.
You know what? I remember those days. Like when I was young, we could go outside. And my mom didn't really like me being outside, but we would be outside all day. Mm-hmm. People can walk. You can walk, take the bus cross town. You good, Mm-hmm. I don't even know what age I was when that changed, because my parents didn't really play that shit. My mom
niggas got sick out here. That's what happened.
I think a lot of niggas was already sick. I think it just got worse.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I think it's worse now.
Yeah, definitely.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? Then once you go, you got to think about it like this. There was a point when niggas could go to the club with no ID.
There was a point.
We was in grown ass clubs, man. We was in a lot of clubs we shouldn't have fucking been in.
Nigga was in Bentleys at like 16, 17.
Fam, we was in there. Mike Tyson was pinching ass.
Pinching ass.
Yo, listen, what you gonna say about it?
Grabbing him by the cooter?
Yeah, he the heavyweight champion of the world at this time. We ain't talking the old 50-year-old nigga smoking weed. No, we talking about the young nigga that was was fucking up your money, your pay-per-view money.
I ain't gonna cap. If he grabbed my ass, I'm still slapping the shit out of him.
Yo, you turn your head, and you like, yo, you wasted $50 because Mike done knocked the nigga out already.
Yeah.
Yo, Tati, you couldn't even go to the bathroom.
I'd have definitely still smacked the shit out of him. He grabbed my ass. I don't give a damn what his title was.
Mike smoking blunts and all that.
Hell yeah.
You talk about the girls' dudes. Like, what you gonna do if he grab your girl's ass?
Mike Tyson?
Or you talking about the girls? Who you talking about?
I'm talking about the girls. Like Mike. Nah, it was just chicks in the fucking club.
Shit, what niggas
walking by,
Mike Tyson
Mike smoking a blunt.
Ass.
Mike just like, whoop.
Call the police. That's what niggas gonna do.
I'd have still slapped the shit out of him.
Yo, listen, Mike would have smacked you back. We just seen you fly. That nigga hands too quick.
That's cool. I ain't finna let a nigga disrespect me like that. Hell no.
Yo, Mike Tyson, the type of nigga back in the days, he would have grabbed your girl's ass and said, "What you gonna do, nigga?"
Word.
You know? Nowadays, if he did that, niggas gonna say, "Dial 911."
Facts. Yo, niggas ain't gonna be on that Will Smith shit. I think I could beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he's not. They not. You know, but let's move it on real quick. Let's jump on this topic real quick. Steven Jackson, ex NBA player, got a podcast now with what's his homeboy name? I forget his name. Well, he said he left his fiance at the altar.
Captain Jack.
I believe so. You know, he said he left his fiance at the altar. Hey, Tati's trying to get me to take another shot. I'm like, sure, I'm scared. I don't have much to eat.
Sure, you in Baltimore. You need to be scared sitting on that porch.
I got to make me a turkey sandwich to either take another shot. Yeah. But he said that he left his fiance at the altar because she would not sign a prenup. You know, and it's not that he never brought it up or he brought it up one time, but she said, you know what, I'm going to sign it. At this point, she never signed it. Then she said, I'm going to sign it at this point. She never signed it. And then she said, I'm going to sign it like the day before the marriage wedding or some shit. She didn't sign it. So at the wedding, he was like, you know what? We can't be doing this, yo. I ain't no come up, baby. I ain't no motherfucking come up.
Okay, I don't think he said all that, Khary.
That would have been kind of funny if he did say that at the altar, right? He was like, he sung at the altar. He was like, I ain't no motherfucking come up, baby. That would have been dope.
You wanna know how I feel, just like
as he walked out, you know what I'm saying?
That.
If he would have walked out, if he would have lit a cigar, he would have walked out. He said,
if you wanna know,
I ain't no motherfucking come up, baby. And then walked away, and then walked away with a little strut. He went forward and back, forward and back. You know what I'm saying? To like a beat and shit. That would have been cool, you know. Especially if the band that he hired for $10,000 an hour would have played a beat to that walk, that would have been fucking dope. I'm just saying.
So at the wedding, he had them play "Oh, It Ain't My Fault."
Oh, that would have been dope as fuck, yo.
It ain't my fault.
Did I do that? Ooh. All right, let's.
Don't make me peel your potato. Don't make me.
Exodus stage left.
Let's jump into this. Let's jump into this one last topic real quick. It's 12:19. Let's jump into this one last topic. This woman was stalked.
You wanna know?
And tased. Tati sent me a story. Sent us a story earlier about this woman that says she was stalked and tased by some dude. You know, she doesn't really have all
that
information.
shit is scary, my guy.
Yeah, this shit is terrifying.
Y'all see why I was in the gun range. Don't play with me.
You see?
I'm busting at y'all. I ain't even asking no questions. Ain't taking no names.
Only thing I didn't pay attention to, what state did this happen in?
Did they even say?
I
thought it was Atlanta at one point.
It might have been Atlanta. I've been hearing that shit in Atlanta is getting crazy. Like, niggas getting killed and robbed in broad daylight. They like getting ran up on in a house. Women getting snatched next to them.
Did you see the one? Did you see the one when the dude was like, yo, Quan? Like, he kind of followed dude to the and dude shot him in the throat.
You talk about to the door?
Yeah, followed him to the door.
He walked up on him. He was trying to go in his apartment and dude walked up on him and dude took his gun out first and killed him.
Pulled out his gun first, shot him in the throat.
That shit crazy, bro. Y'all gotta stop playing these games, man. Just go ahead and get you a job. Like, robbing a nigga ain't serious like that.
So what we watching right now is some dude walked out this white minivan over here and walked up to this girl's house, asking. He had flowers in his hand like he was a delivery man. You know? Well, this woman says she lived in ATL for over 3 months. A man delivered me flowers in a white van, brought the flowers up the stairs, rang the doorbell, and asked was my name Sabrina? I said, yes. He then asked to bring the flowers in. Said they really heavy. I said, yes. He then entered, laid the flowers on the kitchen counter, turned around, looked like he had a gun in his hand. I jumped. How do I get to? I jumped.
He tased her. She said back for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he tased her for 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. My bad.
Turned around. Looked like he had a gun in his hand.
10 minutes is a long time to tase.
That is a long time.
That is a long time to tase a motherfucker. You know, said I jumped back saying, "What are you doing?" You know, he tased her 10 seconds. I somehow pulled the cords out, ran up. I guess so. She said pulled the cords out, so I guess it was one that came at her. You know, it's one that shot out.
And her fucking kids were home.
Yeah,
that nigga's a cop.
You know,
her kids were upstairs.
She said she ran upstairs, grabbed her gun, you know, and he walked out the house, got in his van, left like nothing happened. You know, couldn't find her keys. She said he got her 2 kids up, ran down the block. But then she said she went back to her surveillance video. And her surveillance video was deleted, you know?
No, she says she didn't grab her keys. She went to get her keys. Her keys were gone. So her and her kids ran up the street to get help and later went home and the surveillance video was gone. He took her keys too.
Oh, he went back to her crib and got the video.
I said I couldn't find my keys, yeah.
Listen. She wouldn't listen. It's time to we hoteling it.
The scariest part is that her kids were home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she says,
if she didn't like get the clips or whatever out of her, imagine what he would have did to her and her kids. Like, what the fuck are you even here for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. So she says everything was deleted from my doorbell camera and inside the home.
Is she married?
You know, but then she says she looks like somebody was stalking her because she shows videos of vehicles pulling up to her crib and slowly creeping by. Another day, the video was coming back in another direction. Sat down, checked it out, dipped off a little bit. So she feels like she's been being stalked and somebody's been watching her, checking out her patterns and seeing what's going on, you know? And see, it might look like it's far off, but this is one of the reasons why I used to always go to work late, so nobody could figure out my pattern, you know? Keep going. Never mind. You know?
That's insane. Like, it's so unsafe for women out here. Like, just in general, there's so many girls going missing, so many women being attacked. Like, it's very imperative, women, that you like, it sucks. No, we shouldn't have to always be on guard. No, we shouldn't always have to be looking out and being paranoid about somebody grabbing us or our kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like, it is very important that you do, because it's just, it is what it is at this point. Like, you gotta be aware, I had a situation at my house. Can you turn my headphones down? I had a situation at my house recently.
At your house?
There was a car, right? So at my house, we know everybody that lives on the street. And random ass big black truck with like not handlebars. I don't know what the little bars are over the pickup part. And normally one of my neighbors, a woman living in the other building right next to me, normally she parks, there's a handicap spot right in front of my apartment. Normally she parks there. I get home one day and it's a big black truck there. And actually I got home late that night. I'm carrying my baby in the house. You know, my baby got bags and shit. Of course, I'm looking around. First thing I see is this black truck. Never seen this truck before. And then there's a white dude at the truck. You know, he got on a hat and shit, like he not trying to be seen, just looking weird. It's probably like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Looking weird at the pickup part of the truck. And he's not doing anything. That's the first thing I see. And I have to walk past him to go into my apartment. So I'm watching, you know, even when I'm going up the stairs, I'm turning around, like, you know, making sure this nigga don't try nothing funny. You know, I got my baby, I got bags in my hand. So, you know, I go up in the apartment and I'm still watching out the window looking for him. But the next day? The next day I come home from work and I got off. It was early in the morning. It was like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Got off from work and I walked by his car. First thing I see is that there's a camera lens inside of a bag sitting on the edge of his pickup truck facing our building. Like facing my building. Whoever goes in and out, there's 4 units in my building. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. So whoever's going in and out, you know, there looked like it was a camera lens. So as soon as I walked by it, I saw it. And my neighbor, she was outside. So I'm like, do you see this shit? You know? And I record the car and everything. And it just made me feel so just like unsafe. Like, is this person trying to see what we're doing? They trying to see when we coming, when we going, who lives alone, who doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So I ordered some stuff just to like stay safe. And then that's why you see I went to the gun range, like, you know what I'm saying? To protect myself and my daughter. And yeah, like I refuse to be a statistic. Like I feel so bad. And, you know, for the women that had no choice. No, I'm bussing.
Mm-hmm.
Bussing.
Tati about to buy a gun.
Not asking no questions, not taking no names, no none of that shit. So I called Khary. I'm like, listen, I called Khary. I'm like, come over here. Because in case the nigga is looking at this apartment to see if I live alone or if it's just me and my daughter, he gonna see somebody, a man come up in here, you know? That's my first thing. Like, no, you're not gonna think that I'm just some helpless ass woman and it's just me and my baby, you know? So I called Khary. I told Khary went right up to the car. He went right up to the truck, picked up the lens and was like,
I started examining
and put that shit right in the truck. Like, yeah, so you can't see nothing.
That shit. I examined it to make sure.
Yeah, he said it was like a telescope.
It was more like a telescope for like some surveying type shit. It didn't look like there was no
foul play.
And it didn't look like there was no place to put like a memory card or anything like that, and it didn't look like it transmitted to nowhere. So you know, so. But
do you know that car is still sitting outside my apartment and has not moved for the last 4 to 5 days? In that same spot, has not moved, hasn't gone to work, hasn't left to go to the store, and that just sitting there. So
maybe Dexter got him.
You got pictures? You got pictures?
Yeah, I got a whole video. Right? My dad was like, hey, I'm finna come over there, you know? I'm like, I'm leaving anyway. I ain't gonna be here tonight. But Cheryl said maybe it's an undercover doing surveillance. I don't give a damn.
Better surveillance tactics.
I don't give a fuck about no surveillance, nigga. You looking suspicious. You don't live here. We all know that. You don't live here.
It's a fact.
And you doing weird shit with a camera or a telescope. I don't know what the fuck you doing. I don't give a damn about like undercover. You get this work
like
too.
A white dude in a black neighborhood. You see a white dude in a black neighborhood with cameras and shit like that?
Yeah.
Niggas be cautious.
That don't mean shit to me. Definitely. I'm still on the lookout and you can get this motherfucking work too. That's just what it is. If I was
a black cop working in a black neighborhood and I seen a white guy like doing shit like that, I'd run up on him and arrest him. Suspicious activity.
I tell you what.
I started to call it in as suspicious activity, but I ain't been there the last, you know.
Tell you what, once Tati get her pistol, y'all motherfuckers better be careful.
Oh. Oh, because if y'all can't see that poster over there is 2 warning shots over there.
Okay.
The rest of them is
now.
headshots and body shots. Don't fucking play with me, bro.
I see Tati
Play with
now.
me.
Bang, bang. I shut you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground. Bang, bang.
Listen, so let me tell y'all about my first trip. And this was my first time even shooting a gun. Let's start there. So let me tell you something. So my first time shooting a gun, let me tell you something. I went there. I was so nervous. I wasn't, you know what? I was not nervous when I walked in. Wasn't nervous. I just didn't prepare myself. I didn't think about it thoroughly. So when we got in there.
I'm glad you ain't grabbed the shotgun.
Listen, people were shooting the shotgun. I didn't know how big the rounds were for the shotgun. Them things was like this thing. I'm like, God damn, you finna blow a hole through a nigga, you know? But,
yo, now you see why Kevin Hart got pushed in that basket now, huh?
But listen, so I'm like, we go in there. They actually do women shoot free on Mondays. So we went in there. This was yesterday. We went in there and I went to shoot the handgun. And it made me a little nervous because I'm holding the handgun and it was a Glock. It was a Glock 19. I'm holding it. Huh?
Too much kick?
No, I think what happened is I didn't mentally, like I knew I was coming to the range to shoot, but I didn't mentally prepare for it. So when I got in there, I went to shoot it one time and you know it like that. So that freaked me out.
That's the kick.
But only because we had a person on side of us, one person on the other side was shooting a shotgun. Another person on side of us, the 2 people on the side of us was shooting like some rifle, like a AR type thing. Like a machine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like just like boom, 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 boom on both sides. And this is my first time holding a gun. You get what I'm saying? So I was like nervous. So I shot it like once or twice and that shit was just getting to me. So I had to step out. I'm like, y'all, I'll be right back. Let me stepped out, got my shit together. And then I came back and I was busting shit. Like, let me focus, you know? But I had never even heard a gun that big before. So my hands was like getting sweaty and then the kick and I'm like getting nervous. Like, what if it... Yeah. So I'm like, no, let me step out. And you know, once I stepped out and got my shit together, I came back and I'm like, oh, it's on. I shot the big, like, there's a little video. I got a video of me shooting a big one. And then I shot a big Glock 19 and the smaller one. I didn't like the small one. The small one was like, the big one, I can squeeze it and it would immediately like, you know, the smaller one, I would squeeze it and it would take like maybe a second, like maybe 1 full second. And then it will like, you know, I didn't like that. I like the bigger Glock.
See, and you might just want to try different guns. Try different guns.
You gotta try different styles. And
I did. I did. I tried those 3.
You might want to try.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Yeah, Hellcat. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, Tati. Though this is not for amateurs. That 4.4 Magnum or that 4.4 Bulldog. Stay away from that right there. You're not ready for that. Don't even ask what that is.
That's like
4.4.
The big guns.
That's the big dog.
Like you had the 9 was probably like that. The big guns is like.
No, I had a 19.
Listen, that's the revolver too.
Hold up.
I held, okay, so when we were leaving, I held the revolver. I held the 22. There was a big ass 22. It looked like a laser tag gun.
No matter how big a 22 is, it's not big.
What?
No matter how big a 22 gun looks, the bullet is very
not
small.
Big.
Okay, but the gun I was holding was long. Then there was a...
No, you can have a 22 long. You can get a 22 long.
It was big. Then I know not to fuck with them high points. Cause you know what? I saw somebody say like, with those, you better off just throwing the bullet. So I'm like, okay, don't let me get one of those. I don't want one. I don't want one of those.
Right, so definitely one of the
I got
things.
slingshots that hit harder than that.
One of the things. Well,
they said they jam too.
No, a bullet's gonna hit you like a bullet's gonna hit you, no matter what you shoot it from. The thing is it gonna shoot? You know, and I learned
it's a
that
trajectory. Are you gonna have trajectory?
Years ago, I went to the gun show one time. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go look. I'm not really going to buy enough. I just want to look. I said, you know what? But then I ended up leaving with a gun. You know, I bought like a real small 380 just to fuck with it and play with it and shit like that. You know, spent real little bit of money on it. It wasn't no fancy gun or nothing like that. It was actually called the Jimenez Arms. It was like this 380. It looked like a fucking the shit James Bond might use as he pulls out his ankle type shit. You know what I'm saying?
A little Dillinger.
Not a little Dillinger.
I've been seeing people, my homegirls got the ones that they can just keep in their purse.
Right, the shit can fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
But it was the manufacture of it, the quality of the gun, where I would take it to the gun range, right? And after taking it to the gun range, I was not confident to have this gun if I had a problem. You know, because it looked like a Walther PPK. It looked like that, like one of them little small 380s, right? But I would take it to the gun range. I would put ammo in that bitch, and every 2 clips, right? Every 2 clips, that motherfucker might jam, or that motherfucker that shit won't shoot. That shit'll jam. That something will happen with that motherfucker to where it's just
Was you cleaning it? Was you cleaning the chamber and all that?
Yeah, it was just a piece of shit gun, yo. Like the shit would just sit there in the chamber. The shit just wouldn't fire properly, yo. You know, it was just unreliable. And you know what? Even if I don't clean the gun every time, it shouldn't jam every time. I go to the range.
That's what they said about those high point guns.
You know? And if a gun jams every time I go to the range, I'm not fucking
that whole gonna jam. Look, y'all, I'm proud of myself. Look at this. Look. Can y'all see it?
Oh, shit.
Can you see it? Bow.
Yeah, some shit up.
Motherfucking, you see these headshots?
Niggas in the throats, in the head.
You see that? You dead, okay?
How many feet, though? How many feet?
The warning shots.
Tati, hold up. How many feet you was shooting from, Tati? I need to know. Were you a close-up shot?
No, they were.
You
know what I'm saying?
On the mic.
Yeah, I was like, what is that noise?
No. You had a couple of feet back.
No, it was a lot of feedback because I put it out where the dudes with the
shotguns was doing it? Okay.
Them rifles and shit. I didn't know, so I just put it way back there. And I actually didn't expect to do this.
They probably doing a 10, maybe 12-foot radius.
You know
I didn't expect to do this good. Like, I didn't even know that I did this good until, like, you see these small holes? The small holes was this big ass gun that I was shooting. The big holes were the Glock.
The 9mm.
And this shit, listen, let me tell you something.
For somebody that said they couldn't handle that Glock, you got a lot of headshots.
Yep. And they didn't even teach me how to shoot until after I did all this. I'm like, well, how do I aim? And they were like, you aiming pretty well. They showed me, but they were like, you aiming pretty well, period. Because guess what? Let me tell y'all something. Fuck with me if you want to. I'm going to have it on me, okay? And I'm shooting headshots, bitch ass nigga. We ain't shooting no toes. We ain't doing none of that shit. We not asking no questions. We ain't taking no names later. We busting, period. It's too many women going missing. It's too many women. Like, it's just too much going on for me. Y'all got me fucked up.
It ain't safe. Weird
ass trucks in front of my apartments. What? I need you to know I'm busting. I'm putting this shit on my door. So you already know what the fuck going on in here. Don't come in here.
Fuck that. Bust down them motherfuckers.
Bitch ass nigga. No, let me stop. I'm done. Look, I'm done popping my shit, y'all. I'm done.
She talking about, I'm from Crenshaw and Stalked.
Y'all already know.
Oh, shit. Y'all are crazy.
A shooter. Call me the shooter. What y'all call these boys? They a shooter? I'm a shooter too. Stop playing. Just know I got some hot lead. Not cap a lot. We ain't capping. But I'm going to bust a cap in your ass, okay?
That's what we talking about. We talking about cap a lot.
You see this one? That one was going to shoot a nigga muffin cap back blue. Don't play with me, okay? Don't motherfucking play with me. And then hit a nigga where he used to think at. I learned that on Power. Fuck y'all.
But yo, we gonna get up out of here, y'all. It's late as fuck. We've been on damn near 3.5 hours, man. Y'all, for real. We gonna get up out of here. Any final thoughts for the evening? Any final thoughts?
Don't fuck with me.
Any words of wisdom?
Ladies, go get your license concealed. Yes. If you want to come with me, I'm going every Monday.
Buy a crossbow.
I'm going every Monday for the next 2 months.
If your state allows it, you know?
If your state allows it. And if you live in Florida, hit me up.
Listen,
Tampa.
That's why I said buy a crossbow. Shoot a nigga in the throat.
Fuck that crossbow.
All right.
Fuck that shit.
Yo, I might be a little sick and sadistic with it. I want to hear a nigga gargle.
Nigga, whoa. Pause. Nigga, pause.
Yo, I think I might sample that newscaster.
Pause, nigga, pause.
I think I might sample that newscaster that says pause and add that to the soundboard.
He didn't even say it with that much emphasis, but pause.
Exactly. Because he said that man, he said he tried to do it studious. He'd be like, he had the mic in his hand and shit. Oh, I had the mic. Oh.
Look, Bees, you say some shit like that.
I think it was like, pause.
Look, Bees, you say some shit like that, somebody gonna edit the shit and be like, somebody gonna edit the shit and be like, I like to put in a nigga throat, let him see him, want to see him gargle.
Let's take the
I'm done.
Shot real quick. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Jeez.
This man said, I want to see him gargle.
Yeah. See, and I didn't catch it. That's the worst part of it.
See, that's when you're supposed to say pause. Man.
All right. We're going to get up out of here, y'all.
Maybe I should have put the whole on his own blood. I should have put that in. Maybe
definitely should have continued that sentence. You definitely should have continued that sentence. Yo, Vic said, yo, Bees look sleep, but he ain't sleep because he ain't got to work tomorrow because he's going camping.
Ooh, wee. Oh, that's true. That's why he ain't stop us. Look at you, Bees.
I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing like a Vanessa Williams video tomorrow. You go and save the best. Sitting by the campfire.
Let's get the fuck up out of here, though. Yo, we will see y'all on Friday. I want to thank all of y'all for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share, hit that subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, we will be back.
That's all, folks.
On Friday. I know I did feel like I was having a Porky Pig moment right there. I almost had a Porky Pig moment right there. We will be back on Friday. You know what I'm saying? I want to try this new feature I added. Boom. Where I can kind of make the lights kind of cycle. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back on Friday. See you there. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free.
Sucker free.
Keep a smile on your face, baby. We out this bitch. Oh, what song did I make for tonight?
Pause, nigga, pause.
What song did I make for tonight this evening? Oh, you know what?
Pause.
I probably should not, but I'm gonna take one more shot at 12:44. If you're watching still and you're not watching us live, you should also watch us live. But yo, drop your comments on whatever the fuck you thought about in the show. I probably should have said that earlier instead of at the end.
I know
but
that's not the shot I poured you. Throw that.
There's no shot there. There's no shot there.
Nah, I poured that about 10 minutes ago.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
There was no shot there. There was no shot there.
You wilding,
where was
bro.
the shot? Where was the shot?
I like the jouet.
What's that? Tonight's outro is a song called Get in Mine. I gotta actually put back up Khary's Crib Radio. That shit turned off for some reason the other day. And I didn't. I just was too lazy to actually put it back. But don't be mad at me. Yeah, this is Get in Mine by Above Average. I'm not rapping on it. Above Average is rapping on it. I did the production. I like this song. I thought it was a banger. I think you will too. See you on Friday. We out this. Sun up, sun down. We'll start back over again. I'm getting mine. So that was a fun show. You get yours. It's Above Average. A nigga put out. TP. I see you little scared. Hustle out.
Crunch time and we almost at the finish line. And if it's God will, then we chillin' at a meal. But I plan to make a meal before a rap deal. Got a side hustle for coke, weed, and X pills. Man, this money coming in at different kind of ways. And I ain't worried about my dude, that shit already paid. I'm so money motivated that I got him hating. In the club throwing ones while that ass shaking. Concentration is the key when you're trying to make it. Niggas I thought was real, I realized they was just faking. But I'm still on the grind and I'm getting mine. And I ain't worried about this talking, I ain't hard to find. Come see me real talk if you got something to say. Be a man and go and say it to my fucking face. I'm so pissed by the way you niggas think you're thugging. In the club like hoes with that mean mugging. Fuck niggas know we strong and they shit weaker. And I don't quit on the struggle, I'm my brother's keeper. The new Jack City Duval vibe with me. I need it fast even if it's in a paper bag.
I know how to get paid. I know how to get paid. I know how to get mine. I know how to get. I know how to get mine. I know how to get paid. I know how to get mine. I know how to get. I know how to get mine.
Hey man, it's your boy Lil Scheme, man. You know the businessman of the clip. Letting y'all niggas know we getting it, man.
This is a new microphone, by the way.
Average on the track, homie, that's money in the bank. We signed 365, so fuck what the haters think. Or fuck what the haters want. Don't make us go pop the trunk. Keep thinking you can't be touched, homie, this is not what you want. We grinding all kind of ways, drinking, smoking for days. Spending a million times, feel like I've been in the maze. Whipping niggas like they my slave, full of anger like I'm in the cage. Regardless of how you feel, all my niggas, we in the pay. All you bitches is getting laid, all you niggas is getting slayed. Been thinking about getting money from my birthday to my grave. So bitch, keep on talking that I'ma stay on my grind 24/7, 365 from nightfall to daytime.
Come on, this is a throwback track right here. A throwback track. We'll be back Friday night. Y'all have a great motherfucking rest of your week. See y'all then, y'all. Right. Sleep tight. And I hope you don't got no bed bugs. I hope you don't got no bed bugs.
Well, there you have it, man. Another double A PFK collabo. We getting it, man. Sun up to sundown. Ain't no stopping us. Hardest working motherfuckers out there. Who fucking with us? Double A, PFK, all day. Fuck with it or fuck off, you bitch ass niggas.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.